Hello everyone, welcome back to another session
Of
Tomb.
Of Annihilation.
guys.
Oh, we were so close!
I
Literally
was
said it, I
waiting
said
for
it,
Mark.
and you stole my thunder.
Wait,
No,
you did?
I,
Yeah,
I didn't. I was gonna say
whispering
something,
it, 'cause you tried
I
to
saw
bully
Azelka's
me.
mic flash light up, and I was like, I wonder if he said it.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, it didn't come through.
Alright, we'll count
Yeah.
that as a victory though.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. I
If
did
Azelka's mic didn't sabotage him, that was one word from like per person, you know. Yeah.
Mark
So-
said something, but you know.
We'll count that as a win. It's double win because Mark didn't speak. So that's a joke. That's a joke.
I can leave.
Legally.
Alright, so last time on Tomb of Annihilation, you all had gone further into some of these rooms in order to explore what it is that they had to offer. The big one that you started off with was the room that is right here, full of these skeletons that had black masks on them. You investigated and then checked to see what it may be that they were hiding, of which it was another one of the spirits of the gods inside of this tomb, which you have opened up, and Obalaga has joined your ranks after a painful battle with 6 specters that rose up from the grave. You also managed to explore around inside of the river over here, finding out that the entire cavern is in fact a mimic, which is bad news.
Or good news.
You were able to get over here, getting past the gas by using some of your avatar wind state, and we ended off on a cliffhanger over here, as there it is, a chest that I will read the description of one more time. Here's the description of this room.
Is it the one right here?
Huh? What?
The one like right at the end of the Roll20 chat log.
Oh. Well.
Read it anyway.
So, water pours from cracks and seams in the rough walls of this cavern, whose floor is a muddy pool that flushes out into the tunnel beyond. Just above the pool surface, a large treasure chest dangles from rusty chains embedded in the ceilings.
Whoa. I would have
Oh.
never pictured it like that. Thank you.
You take a better look over at the chest without getting any closer, right? And you see that there is this chest quite large. It's about 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, 3 feet high. And there is a keyhole shaped like a cackling demon skull that decorates the front of the lid. There seem to be tiny words.
Like this, is this chest the perfect size for a person to lay down?
It,
what I
it
mean?
seems
Somebody
like
else can do that.
it certainly seems like somebody could fit inside of it. This is true. There are tiny words on it, Saga, but you think you'd have to lean in a bit closer to be able to read them out. You'd have to get real close.
Okay. I will. Could I use my a rock? Hold on.
Real close.
My earthen grasp. Can I use it to like try to hold the chest like so it doesn't just attack me when I get close?
So let me make sure I'm clarifying exactly the order of operations you're doing here. You are using Irving Grasp and touching the chest directly with the Irving Grasp, correct?
Well, I'm not touching it. The earth is touching it. I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
30,
All right, got
30
it.
feet.
All right, your Irving Grasp is the one that is firmly touching this chest. Got it.
Why do
All right,
you
that's the
sound
posi-
like that?
That's the position you want to stand in.
Bro!
He's just playing with you.
Yes, that's where I want to stand. I'm upside down.
Alright, upside down, standing from there, you summon the Irving Grasp to go after the chest and tug at it. it swings very gently with the nudge.
No, I'm trying to hold it.
You are holding this chest. It is already suspended on a chain, so this does not help hold it up any more than it is already being held up.
I'm like trying to hold it shut, is what I'm trying to say.
The chest is currently closed. Yes, you continue to hold the chest closed, as it already was, by the chain.
Okay. I will get closer to it, and I will investigate from like very close, but I will not touch it.
All right, you slowly lean in over to where the keyhole is, reading the tiny words that are there inside of common that encircle the keyhole, and it says the following on it.
It's gonna be like, made you look, now die.
I devour all but the greatest thieves.
Oh, I'm a berry 3?
I think specifically Keon. I don't know if Mark in real life is the greatest thing.
Mark,
The
Mark,
greatest
Mark,
thief
if you
of all
check
time.
your mailbox, there's actually a padlock in there. Lockpick it.
If you don't, Aqua will ban you from the campaign.
I'm gonna go over here.
It's really
And I'm
a
gonna like dismiss the earthen grasp. I'll go back to my teammates and tell Kian that he is the only one that can open this foretold chest. If he wants to try.
Is there still shit all over the place here? Or did you clear it out?
I
here.
think the gust only like dispersed it,
Over
like,
here.
or like moved where it was. It still exists. It's just moved.
Yeah, I got dispersed a pretty good distance after using the avatar state and blowing it out around the area. But it did just coalesce back after like a minute.
Wait, how long has it been? I thought it's been like only a tiny bit of time. How long has it been?
Yeah, it's only been a tiny bit of time, like a minute.
So what you're saying is it's back to the way it was before.
Yes, it's back to how it was previously.
Okay.
There's,
Well, I have no idea how I'm supposed to get over there.
How long does the avatar
Hold
stay
your
last?
breath.
Like
A
a
minute.
minute? 10 minutes? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and presumably this is how they returned back to. They were able to blow it all away once more, and then return.
So
Wait,
I
you
don't
can't
mind-
breathe underwater?
what? Breathe underwater? What do you mean?
What do you mean you can't get over there? Like, what's stopping you?
All
The
this
death gas.
death? Yeah, death gas.
Oh,
Also, I don't know if going underwater is the best idea, because like the water was blowing up before.
don't worry.
And, like,
I will.
maybe it's connected to the mimic.
I'm still in the avatar state, so I'll just swoop it out to make passage hurry up.
You'd have to go in again, since it took a minute to get over there, inspect the chest, Irving grasped it, get back.
Okay.
Are you willing to avatar state once more?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then you go into it again, expending some ki. And Kion, the path is clear before you as the gust of winds blow the gas and disperse it to a safe quantity.
Yeah, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Stand over
If
here.
if I use distance spell, can I use my mage chance from further distance? Like for the next
Yes.
minute, could I use it from further distance?
Yes.
So in theory, could I be like almost over here, kind of thing? Because
Theoretically, yes.
But Mark, I
what?
don't know if that's gonna count. Well, I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I guess what matters is the check, not the action.
Yeah, but it's like an actual padlock, right?
And not a padlock, but it is a keyhole. Yes.
How much you guys want to bet the other key is like in this chest on the top right part of the map with where the mimic attacked? All right,
You want
yeah.
me to go look?
No, it's fine. That was a mimic. I don't think we need to check. I will stand as far away as reasonably possible, Danako, whatever that means to you, and I will attempt to fiddle with the lock.
Alright. You go for the fiddle me diddle. you go ahead and from this nice
There.
distance, you go ahead and start trying to pick it with your mage hands. Go and make a Thieves' Tools check.
Alright. And because I'm trying to pick a lock, presumably, this would have a +5 onto it.
Mm-hmm. What's the +5 for? It's a 40, what was the thievery rating?
Yes, and that is if you ever do a sleight of hand check or Thieves' Tools to pick a lock.
Gotcha. Alright. As the mage hands are picking the lock for a bit,
just because I can, I'm gonna add the talisman, so it's actually this one.
Huge.
Huge, very big. So that, what's the total of that then? Is that a
40.
Oh, right, the +5 is.
Yeah, 44.
44? Got it.
Good. DC was exactly 44. It's good to get the talisman.
All right, you're fiddling away with your mage hands, expertly skilled at this. You think you just about heard it click, but just as it seems like it was about to click out, something happens. The keyhole chomps down on these tools and breaks them, and you suddenly find yourself no longer standing in front of here in Sing Saga, but instead within the confines of a chest, as you are whisked away over into the interior.
Does this count as failing an ability check?
This would count as failing an ability check, yes.
Okay. Can I use my capstone?
What's the capstone? Sheer mastery. All right. So that would bring it from, what's the current amount? It's just 44. That would bring it up to.
It would be +10, so 54. Yeah.
Still fails.
54. All right. And it's whisking you away over into the interior. You feel your body maneuvering through, but at rapid speed. You're able to direct your mage hand to get that final click just at the literal last second.
Wow.
I'm gonna follow Mark.
Yeah. As it clicks and your body is not transported in, you see the chain above the chest snap as it falls into the water, and it fills with water as well. You're glad you weren't in there.
Can we react to the it falling at all?
Yeah, it's just sitting there at the bottom of the water now, however.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we do something while it's falling to prevent it from falling?
Sure. Do you have something that would be able to do so?
Can Saga bring up a pillar so it like lands on
I
a pillar?
could, yeah. That's what I was gonna say too. Or
Alright.
like catch it with sand, maybe. Like make a platform right underneath it.
Alright, yeah. You managed to make a platform underneath right as you see that the chain is snapping, and it lands on top of it. It now floats there. The keyhole appears to be unlocked. You're pretty sure that's the familiar sound of a key being unlocked.
Having picked many of those in my day. Sure. I guess we try to open it then. And I mean, like, I'm not stupid enough to touch it with my hands, so mage hands is as per usual.
Alright. You open it up, and inside there appears to be some kind of plate. Not as in a dinner plate, but rather armor.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's about
Would you
that
like to
I was more excited about a dinner plate.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what is
Yeah.
this plate?
We bring it to Asterek, and he's like, "Oh my god,
My
My-
dinner plate.
I've been looking for that.
It's like secretly his
It's
curse
his
was like
phylactery.
someone had to offer him like a food like to eat with him once, and that ended his curse. And suddenly he wasn't a bad dude after all.
No, his
You know what I mean?
phylactery is his plate.
No,
the plate is his
I'm
phylactery.
pretty
why-
sure he
oh
was
my
just
God,
a
Mark.
really bad.
That's why Aqua killed off Cookie Guy.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume Aqua. This seems very magical.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like that's a
Mm.
fair assumption.
Your mage hands aren't strong enough to lift it up, however.
Oh, it's more than 30 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
It's plate armor,
Yeah.
right?
How,
Isn't
wait, how
plate
much
armor
does
pretty
armor
heavy?
weigh? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hello, Wiz.
I just assumed. It looks like it's like anywhere from 33 to 55 according to Google.
Oh. If I search plate armor on 5e tools, it's 65 pounds. Good lord. Wow.
Wow.
It's fine. I'll just go pick it up.
Yeah, sure.
Are you
Let's.
speaking, Wiz?
I've been trying to.
Oh, hello,
I can
Wiz.
hear you now.
Oh, hello, welcome.
And we
I'll
just
pick up
apparently
the
no one's
armor.
been hearing me since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anything happen when I touch it?
Yeah, something does happen when you touch it. You pick it up.
Alright. I'll pick it up and I'll like start.
Yeah, let's
tell
follow
Ken
us.
to
I
follow
don't-
me.
I don't want to be in the
Let's
mimic
all have
cavern.
DS
I don't want to be here
area.
anymore.
That did
And
happen
then
pretty
we
fast, so
run
your
away.
avatar state lasts long enough for you to be able to
Is this where we have Elendra identify it?
Yes. Harry could also identify it, but Belinda, I feel like, probably has infinite identifiers.
I
Yeah,
will
I figured she
toss
has infinite
this.
too.
They
I'll
actually
toss this
volunteer.
Before.
Mhm.
It's heavy.
Another one to my collection. Let's see.
I will glare at Belinda when she says collection,
Oh
Scorpion
no.
armor.
but
The suit of plate armor is fashioned from giant scorpions. I don't know that word. Kitten?
Kitten.
shit, yeah.
Of vile toxic lights. Set armor, you gain +3 bonus to your AC while wearing this armor. Additionally, you gain the following effects. The armor improves your combat readiness, granting you a +10 bonus to your initiative as long as
I
you are
didn't think you were
not
gonna read the whole
incapacitated.
Yeah, me neither.
The armor doesn't impose disadvantage of your dexterity stealth checks.
Mhm.
You have advantage in all saving throws. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you take 25 poison damage. You don't have immunity to poison damage. This damage increases to 50. This damage cannot be reduced or mitigated in any way. I don't want
That
it.
that is very different than the that is reasonably different than the regular scorpion armor from the
This one still has a strength requirement, right?
No.
I mean, heavy armor in general
Uh,
does.
yeah.
I think
German.
heavy armor in general does.
Yeah, it is an armor plate.
In that case, someone else can have it.
Does anyone here wear heavy armor?
I
Yeah.
do.
I have mithril plate armor because mithril lets me ignore the strength requirement. Otherwise,
course
I
it
can't
does.
wear it.
So Jorin is the only one, and you're using Mizium.
Yeah, like I'd
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to decide whether I like that more than Mizium.
Well, technically, this does not require attunement, so
It is non-attunement, yes.
you could wear both? Question mark.
You cannot wear
No,
both,
no,
no.
That's not correct.
Like one half of you is
You have like
Mizium,
yeah,
and
like
the
one
other
half, one
is
arm Mizium,
Scorpion.
one arm Scorpion.
Yeah. That's what I was imagining. Too.
It gives you advantage on only 3 saving throws. Like,
If you fail a saving throw, you take 12.5 poison damage.
If you're immune, yeah.
I
Well, I
mean,
don't
it
know.
has
It's
its
up to you.
appeals, but so does Mizium.
Yeah.
I mean,
sadly, I
advantage,
can't wear heavy armor. So
advantage on all saving throws is kind of pog, but
It's true.
On the
Yeah.
swag.
I mean, I personally wouldn't. Like, I can outwear armor.
I can't wear heavy armor.
I still like it's my favorite meme from D&D is that one that's like the monk telling to
So
the
serious, wearing clothes and all.
paladin. Yeah, that was so good.
yeah,
Yeah.
The
The scorpion armor is filed away into the bag of holding.
Nice.
No, I will file it away. My bag of holding.
I mean, I assumed Valindra was taking it.
No,
What?
they were not taking it.
she does
I'm
not.
taking it.
She does not get dibs on something that
On loot.
Yeah, not when I have to fucking run back into the mimic death tunnel for it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't. You just see that they're just taking notes about it, like writing it down somewhere and then filing it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it. I keep holds of all armors. Of
Yeah,
all
you do.
armors?
Wear armor.
No, of all items. Sorry. I have all the shit we find that nobody uses.
Oh,
We
is
didn't
Jordan not
agree-
gonna
we,
use
we
it?
didn't agree to this, but
I mean-
it just happened.
there are a lot of things that are nice about it. I will admit that, but like Mizium, it's also, crit immunity, and we are going up against a spellcaster, so Mizium's,
All or none
is
is
also
better.
pretty
What
useful
if, what
there.
if a Sararak's no longer a spellcaster?
Yeah, it's like that dude on the top of the mountain in Curse's Strahd.
Yeah.
He only has cantrips.
I can't
hard
believe
to
it still took
tell.
me so long to realize that Mizium does nothing against supernatural stuff.
I think it is
Yeah, I mean,
supposed
nobody else-
to, but
nobody
it
else
says
realized
and
that.
other effects, but
Magical effects, specifically. Magical.
magical and other, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, did anyone have any ideas about what we want to do about Flaming Skull face over on the side?
But you were so quick to cast aside my headbutt it technique.
Who said anything about a flaming skull?
The skull with the flaming eyes.
Oh,
On the other side of the cavern.
Imagine
I feel
thinking
like-
it's a flaming skull just because it has
Also-
flame in its eyes.
I feel like using this hallway to sneak in is probably better than going through this guy anyhow.
Main problem is that's the mimic tunnel, and our only ways to get in there are for Saga to blow away the poison,
So
or
resources do have to be used
Oh.
regardless.
what?
Well, I
Poison
mean,
gas
as
is
long
not
as
here.
you
We
take
can go
some,
through the stink grate, remember?
But that
Yeah, but-
requires a spell, so like that's
Of the
resources.
as
Lindros.
long as we take a short rest before we do something major, I'm totally fine with using my other state because it's only like two key, yeah. So
Something I did want to try is, like from over here, I would like to cast Tsunami and try to see if I can put out the flaming eyes from a distance.
I don't know.
I mean, if y'all don't like that, y'all can.
Is it of magical fire? Do we know?
It doesn't
Yeah.
look like regular fire. There's nothing that's kindling it.
Because I have control flame, so I was gonna say,
You couldn't remove his eyes? That's fucked up.
I mean, presumably that's how it sees and attacks, is with the flaming eyes, but we could be wrong.
We've been wrong before.
But we could also worry about other floors, like right now.
I mean, I assume that we're just trying to get this done fast.
Yeah, that
Time
was
limit.
the plan, huh? I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot that last session we said let's just handle the first floor and then move on to the next one.
yeah, I
Right.
think we should go floor by floor because this is, Can we
Okay.
look at the plex again really quickly?
Which flask? All of them? I can pull them all up.
Well, what was the first one?
The black obelisk.
Speak no truth to the doomed child. Like, if this is like supposed to be all like the ones on the black obelisk are supposed to be for the first floor, which it might be, that's the only one left, right?
I don't think it is.
Well, it does say death to fire, so I,
I mean,
guess
the keys turn on the inside only was about the chess room. Don the Masker Be Seen was about the room on the left.
Yeah.
The first two were about the entrance, sort of getting in with the cubes, I believe.
Okay, death to fire, dine or drown. I think that might be the. Maybe we are supposed to put up the flaming skulls, like to put the
Death to fire.
fire down.
mean,
I don't know. There's no other fire around, right?
We haven't seen any. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
there's not any.
That's true.
But I will cast Tsunami and try to put it out.
Wow.
Alright.
Quite the buzzing.
Yeah, what
You
the
go
hell?
ahead and cast Tsunami onto the eyes of fire over there. Whoosh. It is now wet, but the eyes
Yeah.
remain alight.
Yeah. Too easy. I guess.
Worth a try.
Alright. Precious air and falling sand. Have we seen the sand yet?
No,
I don't
I don't think so.
so.
But like
No.
there are places we haven't looked at yet, like behind the door with the snakes on it.
We haven't really explored the bottom floor either, right? The one, the floor with the gargoyles.
Yeah.
in theory, there might be stuff like in that pit by the gargoyles, but we didn't check that.
Yeah.
Well, that was my idea.
Are there any spells that can control magical fire?
Control flames is
Um,
only for non-magical. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean,
Shrug.
I could try going over there and hope it's just fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
Man.
How brave are you feeling?
I literally can't feel fear. Paladin thing.
Just paladin things.
Okay.
No,
That's not
if
very-
we're calling monk stuff monk bullshit, we're gonna call that paladin bullshit.
Okay, but not feeling fear and being able to pass whatever the fuck save you want are two very different things.
Hey, let's
That's not how bugs work. I wish.
let's not
Instant
forget
whiz?
that paladins are any less insane than aqua buffed monks.
That's fair. Paladins are kind of insane.
I'm just thinking how I should approach this.
Although I'm fully convinced that paladins, having one in your party, all you're doing is really making every encounter technically more difficult, because all the
No,
DCs.
the DCs would have been the same. I considered that sometimes while thinking about like how I would have adjusted stuff. It wouldn't
Really?
suddenly
The
go
DC
from
still
DC
would've been
30 to 55. Yeah, it still would have been 30.
Like, how do you pass that if you don't have a paladin zone? Like, that's like
Oh.
almost impossible to pass.
You're level 20. Figure something out.
I suppose.
Touche. My bad.
That is honestly my rationale on keeping it 30 regardless.
Wow.
You will figure something out.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of ways to buff them anyway.
Been wondering if trying to go for the eyes closed approach would be a good idea or a bad idea.
Mm.
Good idea. Let's do something because we're kind of running out of time, you know. Well, I guess
Simply try to
thinking
lie
is-
to it.
Alright,
Maybe
I
it is
will.
child ones.
what is Alabiwat thing? The strategy.
Oh yeah, I suppose you want a description for this area again.
Oh.
Possibly.
A giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws.
Huh.
It looks
Sorry.
like
Is
it looks like you could fit through it by squeezing.
Oh, what?
Squeeze.
You can move through its open jaws by squeezing.
like
If
it's
you're
the
medium
door,
sized.
basically.
How big is the skull?
Big. I mean, it is pretty big
Jeez.
on the map. Look,
Yeah, I guess.
same size as one of us.
Aqua.
Do not think
Mhm.
that slipping through is a good idea.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, we do need to do something.
Maybe, maybe.
What's on the other side of the jaws? Like, what do you see inside?
It's a little hard to look, but peering through, you can see what seems to be a small little skull right here. It's inside of some kind of pedestal, encased within what looks like a glass container.
What does Melinda think?
Does the skull bear any similarities to the flaming-eyed skull?
No, they don't seem to have any real similarity.
Okay.
Oh, I get. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, I had something and then I realized, wait, I already did this.
There was a lot of sounds there.
Sound!
No, I wasn't sure what was happening.
It's a stroke.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I guess if no one has any ideas, I will
Well, hang
advance.
Hang on. I need to take one more look at this.
You might be
You
able
said it's in a glass container?
yeah, if villagers ask about their
I got a
suggestion, they'll
jar of
say,
dirt.
maybe you can approach and look through the skull and get a better view of the room.
Thank you,
I
Rose.
think that would be wise. And also we could see if it is, ethereally connected or whatever. Oh, this
I
stuff
checked it already.
confuses me. Oh,
Did you?
good.
Yeah, that's why we have the vision of it. There's ethereal links. There was, right? There was 2?
I don't think
You
we
have
got
not
close
approached
to
it to check it, Darius. You
I don't think anyone's ever approached the skull.
You're thinking
not close
of
anyway.
a different room.
Alright, I'm gonna
I think you're taking a dark vision.
approach it. I will approach it.
Okay.
Alright,
Are you slowly
enter.
approaching it?
I'll enter
Mhm.
by getting ready to help stance.
I'm in
Oh.
aura range.
Just so you know, I do still have the mask from the other room.
All
on
right,
me,
all right,
in
nice.
case that's relevant. I did say I was not gonna take it off, so I do have the mask, so I don't know if that hides
Cool,
my
cool.
eyes or whatever.
You're wearing the mask. Truly, you are unseen. You can it look like if you get close enough over to the skull, you can get kind of a clear view of the inside of the room. You just have to lean in real close, is all.
I'll lean in. Fuck it.
All right, you lean in. You look about.
Warlock is
Eh?
probably freaking out right now.
Yeah, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
My God, is that another dancing skull?
Looks like.
You can kind
Oh
of see
my
it like by looking at
God.
the corner. Inside this room, skulls crusted with dried mud glower from niches cut into the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it. You get a better view of the other areas right there, and they kind of look like holes as such.
Holes, like, how big?
Now you can see little tunnel networks inside of them, but they kind of, they can't really see much more beyond that. As for this skull over here, it's not quite dancing. It looks like it's miming. Just, it actually looks at you and it's just miming your head motions.
Mine?
Mime.
Mine.
My head motions? Is that what
Yeah.
he's doing?
It's miming it. It's like repeating what you're doing.
Oh my.
None of the trickster gods really had snake motifs, did they?
Ah.
We had
The one thing I can think of is like Shigambi's, the thing. They were like leopard with snakes on the helmet.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Does the
Commandant.
fire school seem to be doing something?
No, the flames in the eyes above the skull are just alit. Even as you're close to it, and by close I mean like here, so you can look through the opening.
Yeah.
They haven't actually changed.
You could try to toss something through.
I will try to. I'm just
That
gonna walk
is
in.
a
Okay, or
Help.
we could do that. You're the one nearly dead. Whatever.
You don't have to tell me Valaka is reminding me every second.
Okay, now that you got close, it's time for you. Believe. Why are you here? Why are you here?
I'm literally shivering in fear, but I have to do this.
Do you?
do you?
Yeah, fuck it.
Would you prefer?
Nobody else. Like, you guys are pussies. Just do something.
I was
No
I
one-
was
going
literally
to, but
about
people
to, yeah.
interrupted me.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
back
Jordan
off
said they
now.
were going to go in like 4 times, and
Okay, I was gonna say also what I can
Oh.
do is, if I can stick a mage hand, I can see if I can interact with the skull from here.
Okay.
You want me to try that?
I was gonna toss
hold on.
something through, but that seems like a reasonable precaution.
Aqua, is there any etherealness things?
Yes, you can see that the mouth of the skull is linked to both of its eyes.
Oh. It's just like
Alright.
fucking eyeball laser beams everyone in the hallway when you climb through.
Okay, well, since
That's
I do
possible.
have a flaw now, I actually don't think that physically I could go in here, so it is up to you guys.
Wait, what do you mean you have
To be
From
here.
Obalaka's possession.
Yeah.
a?
Even if I want to do it, I can't go.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat, Rose.
Inside
What's
of your
yours?
head, inside of your head, Oliver, you're hearing. Maybe if we just
that's in
wait
itself.
I've
for
got
a few
Wongo.
hours. Oh, you have Longo?
Yeah.
Then inside of Azelka's head, while everybody's over there, you just hear in your head, maybe if we just wait for a few hours, we'll just be let out.
Wow.
You said the eyes
Sounds
of the
way
flaming
lamer
skull
than
were connected
item.
to the mouth of the same skull?
Like the mouth of this skull entrance of sorts is linked up to both of its eyes.
Okay, so it
Can we
probably
cover up
be...
his eyes anyway?
As I'd say,
Oh
if
my
someone
God.
does enter, there should be like no one else in the hallway. But that is
I
like
will-
also a
I will
possibility.
in fact move over here and hide in this bush because Abalaka is scared and so am I.
I like
Can
this
we,
bush.
Can we like block the eyeballs and anything?
I'm just thinking.
I'll tell Abalaka, me too, man. It's a nice bush. It's a safe bush. There's no enemies here.
I still have that old foldable metal canoe, but I don't know how good that would be at staying in place over the eyes.
And we just hear them start unfurling a fucking canoe.
Were you going to try mage handing first?
Wait, what were you about to do?
I mean, I was going to like at least toss something through, but I thought you were going to try mage handing this
Oh
first.
yeah. Aqua, does anyone happen if I pass Mage Hand through?
Passing the mage hand inside. Let me double check something.
Don't mind Mirage, they're just going to go around a corner because that is still a straight line.
Yeah, maybe Bruno should as well.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. Sorry.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
It's a song.
I know.
Yeah, so sending the mage hand inside, as shortly after it passes through the mouth, it just disappears.
Anti-magic?
What is shortly after, like... Are we saying like, as soon as it passes the mouth, or?
As soon as it as soon as it gets like right here, it just poofs.
Does the same thing happen if I try to Dragon Frost a spot on the ground through here?
Yes, it just poofs at that same spot.
So yeah, I guess it is anti-magic.
It
And
does mean that fighting in there could be dangerous. If there is going to be things crawling out of the walls.
hang on, let me read the Black Obelisk. Not the, no, the Black Obelisk. Speak no truth to the doomed child. That was the only one left, right?
I think so.
You see the skeleton over here move forward, and it's just miming your Dragon Frost movement. It is completely silent the entire time doing this.
I wonder if there's like silence in there too. Not that it would be making noise, but it might be appropriate if it's also.
Is this thing making noise, Aqua? Is this thing making noise when it was dancing? The other dancing skeleton?
Yeah, the other one's just kind of just making noise like regular. Just it keeps dancing. Well, it was, but Valin just told it to shut up, and it's shut up for a while now.
Wow.
I could attempt to
don't know.
bring some control over it, see if it does anything. Though, if there's anti-magic, is what we suspect. Let's see. They attempt to dominate the skeleton. The skeleton makes the same gesture back at Valindra. Yep, okay.
Yeah, I can't really do much safely if it's.
I guess I'll just toss the rock through.
Alright. You toss a
before you do
rock
that,
through.
Hang on.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
That poor rock. Toss something else.
Throw another rock.
We'll toss Saga through.
We could toss
No!
a dead
You can't
branch.
find me, I am hiding.
Right.
Hmm.
You toss a dead branch through, and as soon as it like hits right about here, it just kind of shrivels up and disappears.
Hiding and
Okay.
make a stealth check.
Wait, like it hit the same point that the mage hand stopped?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was not magic.
It shriveled up and disappeared?
hmm
What the fuck? Okay.
Maybe it's like something temporal.
There was that clock in the other room.
The
The
what?
clock?
Yes,
Yes, the Galak.
the clock.
That wasn't just me, right? Somebody else heard Glock too.
I mean, I knew what he meant, but yes, I also heard Glock. Yeah.
My accent's truly so hard to understand.
Yes, Nurgle, it is.
You are strange sometimes.
Do you really want to drag up the clock that tried to suck your soul and, like,
No, I'm
push it in?
saying that it would not be the first temporal thing that we've seen. Or, I assume it was temporal because it was a clock.
Wait, so, given that rocks can last for a very, very long time, what happens when we
Yeah.
chuck a rock through?
Yeah, let's try the rock despite Saga's nose.
You throw the rock. You feel the emotion from this rock saga as it goes through the Titanic song it's playing.
No!
It hits the same spot and then just kind of cracks away and disappears.
Alright, so, the thing is, I think that we need to get rid of the eyes because, I will tell you all of this, but I'm still hiding in the bush, so. I think that because the eyes are connected to the etherealness in the mouth, like, I think essentially the eyes are disintegrating everything that's going through the mouth.
What about the fact that Saga is, like, immune to aging? If it is temporal, maybe if we throw Saga in there, it'll try to age her and it just can't. She's just immune.
I'm gonna try putting the
I will
eyes
be
out
immortal.
again with my cold breath this time.
Alright, cold breath. It's perhaps not much of a surprise when it happens once more. As soon as it crosses that point, it disappears.
No, I was
No,
at
it's
the
aiming at
eyes,
the
trying to
eyes.
put out the eyes.
Oh, at the eyes? Nice! The skull is now covered in a layer of little frost. The flames continue to flicker.
Maybe we do need to try going around, but that's kind of scary considering it's a giant mimic.
Aqua, can I ask more about
I mean,
the
that
little
is
tunnels,
really
please?
like asking for being between a rock and a hard place, you know?
Yeah, you
there, mimic there.
you're looking at the tunnels there, Saga. You're keeping an eye out. I think you're the only one who has the range to really see some of the tunnels that are further away with your dark
Yeah.
vision. You see something scurrying within. A little bit. You think it looks like rats, but they quickly hide back
Rat.
before you can get much of a better look at them.
Does Azel sense anything with his tremor sense?
I have tremor sense too. I would
Well, he didn't ask you, he asked Azel.
Yeah, Saga butts in. I can do that too. She's like, okay, thank you.
Wait, Kion,
Nobody asked.
what do
Hi.
you think about going all the way here?
So, I'm thinking
I don't
we.
do that.
Yeah. So, I'm actually in response to Aqua. Valindra's undead thing that they summoned earlier. They can do that infinite number of times or no?
No, that was not one of their signatures.
Oh, do they have any kind of thralls that they can do infinitely?
They go ahead and let me check something real fast on their sheet.
Valindra's eyes roll back into their head as they search their spells.
I do think that going through the
Okay.
other door would be better.
Well, I have Raise Dead as one of my signature spells. We would need a body, and I'm not sure that's very useful unless one of you are willing to volunteer.
Yeah.
I mean, as I say, wasn't there a sea monkey corpse in here?
A what? Empty corpse?
Sea monster or sea monkey, one of the two?
Didn't it like turn into dust when we picked up the mace though?
It turned into dust, yes.
Okay.
I will point at the
Yo,
cancer dude. Good death
I had a
build.
whole ass grapefruit for dinner. I feel so fucking full.
That is not a dinner.
I don't know. It is.
Well, what are our options for going down there? I'm gonna point out to Valinger that she has like by far the best method of us going down there. But do we have any other ways of getting around that's not going through the death gas?
No.
Like, I don't think so, right?
Both of
Wait,
these
has-
options seem pretty bad.
Has Valinger tried
Aqua.
disintegrating the grate over there?
Oh, disintegrating the grate? Huh?
Yeah.
No, I've not tried. Give me a moment.
She likes that.
Disintegrate! Yes, I should have suspected as much. It didn't work.
Yeah. Like, it stopped the teleportation earlier. Makes sense, it's like the same wall shit.
Aqua, up
Yeah.
here where the like 3 coffins were, or whatever
Yes.
the fuck. Was there some kind of like entrance at the wall?
I don't think
No.
so.
There was no entrance in the wall.
I was just wondering why there's like a little indent here from your shadow.
I don't know.
eye.
Here, I'll even
Alright.
hide it for you if it'll make you feel better. There you go.
Thank you. It does. 'Cause I was looking real hard over there. Guys, maybe we
Huh.
should just like leave this room for later and come back because I don't want to spend too much time on this because we have like a lot more shit to do and it feels like we're just like losing time.
I think that is wise.
There isn't any real
Shall we check
Yeah.
floor 2?
seeable solution. Yeah, we can do it too. That.
Well, one other thing that may potentially be useful. That waterfall that we saw, it has to connect somewhere inside of this tomb, correct?
Wasn't that
That's
just
what I
was
also
true.
part of the mimic?
The mimic
Yeah.
has to take on some kind of structure, however.
So you're saying
The
there's like
only
an
other
upper level?
water we've seen was this fountain that Asagas described.
Yes, none of the room's configuration seemed to match up with where that waterfall would have led down to. We'll just
I
have to
do
keep
know
an eye out.
that when I was looking at that waterfall,
When I was a young boy.
my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
Wow. That happened
Thank
all
you.
while you were looking at the waterfall?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is
Anyways,
this floor
The
2 now?
waterfall, I was trying to traverse that's where the water was going, and it did point at this direction.
Well, I think you're thinking of the fountain.
Yeah. Wow, Aqua, I can't draw.
What?
Disabled drawing?
No.
Oh, no, it's
the
just-
drawing's just under the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Is that supposed to be an arrow?
It was an arrow that I started doodling.
Okay.
How do I remove this? Let's see. Delete.
Nice. Oh, that's why you drew so many, because you didn't know where. I
God
see.
damn.
It all makes sense now.
That's the square. Yeah. Anyways, what I was gonna say is the fountain did point to me this way. So that was like the source of water that's coming up here. When I was trying to look at the tremor sense of where the water is going. So.
Okay, give me one moment. I just had to work one more thing. As a reminder, this area here looked like it was it's a passageway that doesn't open from this direction. It seems.
That's right, I forgot about We all made
So
the
I
same
mar-
stupid Dark Souls joke at the same.
Yeah, we made the same joke. Alright then.
Well, Sarah will come out being like, is it safe now?
No.
No.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no!
Luck is really ruining my vibes over here. Okay, let's go to the second floor.
Perhaps there will be more to kill down on the second floor.
Yes, that would be nice. Even though I don't do much killing still.
I like that we just like have the opposite personalities to us. Like the person that's trying to help everybody has the thing that has like no regard for other people. And the person that wants to fight has like I'm scared to death. Like, I don't know. This is working for us. Okay, what was this again?
The grid's not quite aligned with these tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not my fault.
That's another one of Acererak's tricks.
Alright, who wants to try to go upside down here? Because I'm pretty sure that the upside down circle is actually relevant to this.
Oh, well, that seems useful.
Oh, the body. True.
They were holding a
That was
scepter.
there.
No, it was just a random body. We already investigated it.
The
I
body
think it's
rises.
important- Yeah, that.
Oh, that's what she meant.
It seems that we're lacking some disposable test subjects.
Is there anybody that can go up? Like, Azalka can do it, I think, right?
I can also do
With
it.
the phase spider bow, yeah.
Yeah.
And I can also do it with the arachnid cloak.
We could
Technically,
right.
if you hold on to me, I could, like, make a whole ass circle. Is that a possibility?
Um,
Hold on. Before we just go onto the ceiling completely randomly, where was this linked to again? And where was the link, like, on the floor, the ceiling, just everywhere?
which thing?
This
Yes.
area link.
Oh, this was that seems to be linked up to the ceiling of that little section right here.
So perhaps
Like
not
right here?
the ceiling?
Well, I think that.
Perhaps.
I mean, there's literally no reason for this to exist if it's not a part of something, right?
Unless they want to catch somebody who thinks like that.
True.
Alright, then feel free to go in. I just feel like having the option to be upside down is kind of useful.
Perhaps, but I don't. Seems like a pain in the ass, actually.
Alright, well.
I will try to
if
sort of.
anybody does want to do this, they can, then like, I don't know. Go.
Did you want
go
the
with
description?
it.
Did you want the description for this room?
Yeah, I don't really remember it that well.
Okay. As you approach the room, you immediately smell it. This room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls. Looking over at the gaping mouths of these gargoyles, it looks as if there is wine inside of each of their mouths.
Was there anything in the plaques about this checkered room?
Dine or drown seems the most relevant given the wine.
Anything about getting turned? I don't know. Let me see.
I will try to get hammered. This is the solution.
Oh, and there is as you can see, like sunlight streaming down from the ceiling there onto the coffin there in the center of the room.
The
So
dead
there's this-
bore sunlight.
Perhaps we could put the now walking corpse in the sun and see if he like blows up or something. I don't know.
we just got a disposable corpse, and now suddenly.
Also, Aqua, you described this as like this is like a ring thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's a ring, and then when walking all the way to one edge, it links back up over to the ceiling.
So the ring is a path to another tomb. So maybe there's
No.
like a second. What do you mean no? It's literally on the plaque.
I mean, I suppose that's kind of technically true. The flipped tomb might be considered a different tomb if you think about it that way.
Or
I
perhaps there's a
guess.
mirror tomb of annihilation. We
True.
got to do that fun too.
I think Aqua said that
And
there
then
was
fight
nothing.
Dracula.
True.
Valindra recalls the zombie. Oh, their buddy, the dancing skeleton, isn't here. Hold on.
Well, I'm going to step into the room and see if anything happens.
That's a good smell. And the color reminds me of blood.
Would you rather drink wine or blood? Just out of curiosity. And I will walk into the room.
I will have to think about that.
Is anything
I like it.
happening?
I like it. You're saying that out loud. So you're just kind of like passing by Jordan, and you just go, "Hey, you want to drink wine or blood?"
I imagine at this point we're kind of used to y'all's talking to the trickster gods.
What do you mean to think about it? Surely blood does not taste very good. You know, just for you, I will try some if we encounter it.
Mamma mia.
I will just kinda... I don't know how close you're willing to get, but I will continue to go to the right. Until I get to hear about...
I think I'm gonna send Mirage back, and then
and then is there anything of note, like, on the sarcophagus? Now that I'm closer.
Let me double check for you. Give me 1 second.
By the way, Akko, while he's checking that out, I'm just going to run along the ring, just like running along the circle, just see if anything happens, and at any point.
Go run through a million circles and then just turn into dust.
As you reach the top of the ring over here, you continue running along the ceiling. Over to the other one, you see your companions there on what appears to be your ceiling of sorts. As you run on over to the other side and return back over to the ground floor.
Yeah, so I'll just keep doing that and see if anything changes while I'm running.
How did this guy manage to die here?
The only thing that's
placed there.
The only thing that seems to change is that you get tired eventually.
Okay.
Over inside of here, what did you say you were doing, Alaba? What?
I was just trying to see if there's anything like notable about this now that I'm closer to it.
Okay, let me
like,
double
go around to see the other side and shit.
Let me try to check. Sorry, I'm double checking one thing.
All good. Take your time, take your time. But if you don't hurry up, I will be filing a formal complaint.
Wow. No, it doesn't seem that there's any.
File it with you.
It doesn't seem that there's anything on this this particular coffin.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna take a decent amount of time to sort of investigate the other notable like structures in the room.
Yes, the gargoyles are the biggest fixture, and each one has a fairly sizable amount of wine inside of its mouth. We're talking about, like at least 3 feet in diameter of wine.
Wow, that is a lot of wine.
That is indeed a lot of wine.
I'm kind of assuming that, like, if we try to open this, like, it closes the room and then wine starts spilling out until people drown.
That is probably a good guess. After all, dine or drown. Perhaps if we drink enough, we'll be okay, though. Funny. I wonder. I will take a sip of some of the wine just to see how it tastes.
You taste some of it. Not poisoned. If it was, then you wouldn't be able to tell you're immune to poison, I think, right?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was about to say alcohol technically is poison.
But it tastes fine. Not like great, but it's okay. The wine's okay.
I thought this would taste better. I mean, it's being aged as we speak. How long has it been here? Probably, I don't know, thousands of years?
I guess it's their ex cheapskate.
Must have bought some trash wine.
There's also the off chance that it's just magically constructed wine. It would explain why it doesn't seem to taste amazing in any capacity.
I'll look at Jordan and lean and go, so he is a cheapskate.
Went and bought their wine from, what's it called, Specs?
Magic Walmart.
I suppose we... Perhaps getting on the ceiling is what we need in here to cover the light or something? I don't know.
I mean, I didn't even think about that. That's something we could try, I guess.
But there is the problem of the ethereal link to the chest or the sarcophagus, and it's, oh no, what does that do? Want to just try to open it? Skip the middleman?
I mean, sure. We have to do something before time runs out.
That is what I think.
Alright, so you're just trying to open the lid?
Yep.
Right.
I will give the help action, even though I have 10 strength.
Alright, you get you set your fingers down on the lid and get ready to move the lid. It feels surprisingly light for as heavy as it looks.
This is suspicious. I will not lie.
Yeah. I'm assuming that it might indeed be the drowning death trap, honestly.
Either that or it's going to be like pissed that we opened it because, you know, the dead abhor sunlight.
I mean, I could try to use my shield to block it from touching whatever's inside.
Yo, does anybody have a way once in the... Oh, hold on, I have a broom. What am I even talking about? How big is the thing on the ceiling that's letting in sun?
What was that question again?
How, like, big is the thing in the ceiling that's letting in sun?
It's as big as it looks there on the map, essentially. So it's pretty generous amount of light that's pouring down.
So the entrance looks like about medium creature sized.
Yeah.
Does anybody have, like, a very big rock that we can
I do.
plug it with?
I mean, not quite a rock, but
I have a rock.
As long as it is something.
Mirage sits on the sunlight and then basks in it like a cat would.
And is that enough to sort of, like, stop it from at least getting on the sarcophagus?
It's a decent amount. I think you need something a little bit more substantial to block it entirely. But, actually, with how big Mirage is. No,
Yeah,
Mirage should be able to block it. Mirage can block all of it.
Let's go.
Alright, Mirage is up there on the, up there at the top. And it's looking down at both of you.
Alright, well.
It didn't even move. It's not even that heavy and it didn't even move. Come on,
I
Turin.
was being given the help action.
Oh my goodness! Oh, excuse me. I had a little bit too much to drink. That wine.
Just the smell when he's intoxicated.
The fumes. It was the fumes.
No.
I mean, this is what taking 10 is for, right? Even though that
Oh.
doesn't exist in 5e.
Yeah, you have
Walk in,
proficiency. You didn't have to. You
but,
didn't actually have to roll for athletics to push it.
I mean, I was just doing it to show that I'm doing it faster.
He got embarrassed.
Sorry, what were you saying right before they were about to push this off?
I said I will walk in, but upside down.
Okay. All right. You walk in upside down, right as they. Keep in mind that the well, I guess with your speed. Okay. You push off the top right there. And so you do. And inside there is a wooden plaque that reads "Drown your sorrows." As you begin
No
to see
problem.
that the entire coffin here begins to glow, and that's when you hear it. A mechanism triggers. You begin to see that the ceiling right here is beginning to fairly rapidly descend. Everybody has enough time for one action before it looks like it will fully close.
Wait, the ceiling?
This particular spot right here looks like it is about to go shut like that.
Get one
You
action.
guys,
Like,
Yep.
as in, like, we could, like, move dash as our action and then move out.
Nope, just an action. You don't have the movement available, just an action. Which could include a
Bonus
dash.
action.
A bonus action and an action both would work.
Okay.
okay, wait. Do we want to stay in or?
I mean, I definitely don't.
Hey, I have a flaw that says I act without the concern of the well-being of others, so I'm gonna use my Navel of the Moon to just teleport next to Bruno.
I'll just like leave.
Does that work, Aqua? Because I'm
Yes,
not sure.
Navel of the Moon, you look over at Bruno. You essentially don't have to wait. This is the first time you've used Navel of the Moon, so this is how it looks like. You literally just start walking toward them, and your perspective just shifts as if you just walked right next to them.
Oh,
Can
so
I
Well-
you're
use
approaching
the
me.
talisman to teleport to Bruno?
Yes, you should be able to. Though it has a completely blocked the entrance yet, so that is possible.
Right, I'll do exactly that.
Wait, are we just gonna leave this and let it close and then not be able to access it?
That's what I was
Ah,
concerned
It's
about.
still inside.
What?
Mirage is still inside. I guess
Mirage can
Mirage
solve
is
the
gonna
puzzle.
have, yeah, it's gonna have to start drinking all that wine for him.
Does Mirage have any way of informing you? I don't think so, because the walls do lock telepathic communication.
Yeah, we do have telepathy naturally, but if these blocks telepathy, then no.
What, can you tell if Mirage dies?
I'm not sure actually.
I don't think so.
Like, if
Because, like,
telepathic
Under
connection-
under normal conditions, your telepathic communication would serve that in effect, but I don't know.
Well, we never saw Mirage again.
I'm going to do a little experiment here. Now that I'm safely outside, I'll try to use the Navel of the Moon again, but I'm gonna try to teleport next to Mirage.
Right? You begin walking.
Boom.
Okay, good
Safe
to know.
plan.
Means that it even trumps artifact magic. Cool.
I'll start
I
calling it a Serac bullshit.
All of it is magic bullshit to me. I don't understand it at all.
Science is the true way forward.
Kind of.
A little bit.
There's a
you
lot
know.
of magic there.
Bruno, your cannons are literally magic.
No, they're science.
There's science, Mark.
The fuck is Mark?
Artificers
They
has
shoot
the
They
no,
shoot
but
force
Artificer
ballistas.
Artificer has that thing that says everything that like your spell casting is not actually spell casting. It's like
Yeah,
It still gets turned
Right.
off by an anti-magic field.
it's
so magic.
tinkering mixed with magic. It's like
Nope,
hextech.
it's science. It's science. This is
Evelyn,
canon now.
Can you
Okay.
disintegrate this fall? I know you love trying.
I have
Wanna
a,
get this
Give me a
thing
moment.
I have
Sorry,
a strong
'cause I'm-
feeling that it will not.
Reflects it back and hits all of us.
Disintegrate.
It turns disintegrate into a fucking AoE ability when it's a single target one. That's impressive.
I need to find out how they made these walls.
Yeah, Aqua, if I run around the ring and go into the mirror dimension, does this door look the same?
Yes, it still looks the same.
Well, maybe if we
Damn.
beat a Serac into submission, you can pick his brain or something.
Huh?
What?
What?
Oh, you're talking about the door.
Yes.
It's like,
Refresh my memory, Akko, what is this little thingy majig? Purple thing on the wall over here.
I don't remember what that was for.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember as well.
I think that was like one of those other like back routes that's opens from the other side.
I just realized something.
I do not know.
That Mirage doesn't need to breathe.
No, not that. Okay, we're missing. Wait, you're asking about these things over here?
No, they were
No,
asking
the
about...
little purple drawing.
It was another one of those Dark Soul moments.
Okay.
The Dark Soul moments are purple, remember.
Just like Dark Souls are. Hand that thing over.
No.
yeah.
The homework.
Well. That was fascinating.
Yeah.
So, we don't know what's in there anymore?
Not a damn clue.
Doesn't seem to be opening.
Okay.
Alright, well,
It-
perhaps go downstairs again, unless we want to, like, I don't know, figure green face out.
What is green
Yes.
face?
There was also the, I think there was like undead or something here. Like, was that
Yes.
another path?
Oh, over here there are 3 undead that are just kind of gnashing away at these at this like kind of like a horse. What do you call it? Girdle?
Bridal?
Girdle.
Bridle. That's what it was. Let me see what the description on that was once more.
Is it like
Here it
Wordle
is.
for brides?
Yes. 3 oval holes are carved into this this very large stone door at human head height. As you approach, 3 humanoid heads stick out of the holes, each covered in putrid flesh and gnawing on an iron bit bolted to a chain bridle. Brittle.
Wow.
A brittle. A brittle. That seems to be the all that is.
It's just 3 holes
there-
with holes in them.
And these 3 zombies which are just kind of gnashing forward.
Like, it's just 3 holes with these zombies' heads in them, right?
Yes.
I mean, you could try removing them.
Be good.
The heads?
Yeah, I mean, there might be something behind them.
Yes.
This is true, but it also could be like there's like turbo death liquid behind them. I don't know.
Turbo what?
Death liquid.
Are you okay?
What?
Talking about.
I am okay. How are you?
Merely stating something that it could be. But incidentally, I'll wait for one of the heads to pop out and just bash it with the staff of power.
Bam.
Do I need to roll, or is it easy enough to just sort of smack it when it pops out?
It's
Yeah,
easy enough
whack
to
'em
smack
all
it. The zombie hangs its head low for a second, and then it begins gnashing once more. Looking over at the mechanism, it looks like you have a really high. You have investigation expertise, right?
Expertise,
I
and I have
do.
observant.
I also
Alright.
do.
Alright, now that you're close enough to investigate this a little bit more thoroughly next to these zombies, you take a look over and see that there are multiple mechanisms that are chained directly onto the zombies' necks themselves. Looking further, and with your knowledge of the engineering behind this, you can kind of surmise these 3 zombies seem to be holding this door in place.
Okay, so they're simply holding it in place. I wonder if we could just... I don't know, Valindra, you can control zombies, yes?
This is true. What would you like me to command them to do?
Then stop holding the door in place.
Alright. You 3. As they utter the command, the 3 of them stop gnashing entirely and utterly. You may need to be a bit more specific. They won't understand a general command like that.
So when I was looking at how does it look like the door is like meant to open?
Right now, looking at the mechanisms from here, now, especially because they're now stationary and you get a better chance to kind of like look around our grooves around her neck and everything, and machinery behind. Valindra makes them want to move their necks to the side. It looks like they're pulling it forward and holding it that way.
So have them reverse?
Yeah, so backing up. Just tell them to back up as much as they can.
The door begins to rev open as the chain finally lets loose fully right here. The door is completely wide open now.
And peeking through, does it look like there's a hallway behind it?
Yes. There's something right here. Give me a moment.
We've uncovered another mystery.
This is what I was looking for. Here's what you see on the
God,
interior.
there's a tank!
Oh my god.
Here is what the interior shows you.
What the fuck?
Inside of here, at the center of this room, seems to be some kind of ancient chariot bearing a bronze sarcophagus with treasure strewn atop it. Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. And on the south wall, a bronze shield bears the embossed image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear. There's an inscription below it, but you can't read it from this distance.
Well, I suppose we should go check it out, no? I will start to head on, and I'm assuming the zombies will, let me slip aside. I am trying to sort of peek around the corners,
Yeah. Peeking around, here's what you see.
More tanks and they all fire. God.
Oh, corpses. Maybe they're... Oh, no.
6 glass cauldrons brimming of humanoid bones line the walls of this tomb. You got the sides of the shield at the bottom here. 4 bronze statues stand on pedestals to either side of that shield, and they depict Cholton warriors, 1 holding a shield, 2 with spears, and 1 missing its face.
Can we get that in text?
Yes. Now that, because I had to split it up as you got closer and closer, and now that you...
And seeing all that, I will formally enter the room as well. Boop.
Dang it, sorry, I'm trying to...
Right, it's alright.
No, it's not.
It's alright.
There we go. I had to remove what the inscription said just that you weren't close enough to be able to read it. As you get closer, you actually see now at this angle that there is an individual right here.
Oh.
They look. As you enter in, they turn around. Welcome! How are you enjoying things?
It could be better.
Is that the same voice as the Serac?
No. This individual looks completely different. They look like this.
I was asking here, like, not visual.
No, it sounds completely different than a Sarek does. A Sarek sounds like they have some kind of weird
Does he
southern
have-
thing going on.
He's got hands.
Has he got
Okay.
the hand army with him or what?
Yes, actually, there are a couple of hands that seem to be adding some bones into the cauldrons here.
What are you brewing?
Brewing? No. I just need a little bit more time to be able to set this up. Oh, I should introduce myself. It has been a while since we have had some visitors. I am Witters. I manage the traps here inside of this tomb.
Oh, interesting. Could you tell us about the one without the vine?
No, I'm not going to reveal any of those secrets to you. But which trap has been your favorite? I like getting a consensus on these things to know which ones I should be instituting a little bit more often.
I quite enjoyed the maze one.
I like the maze is good.
I see. Which part of the maze was your favorite?
I enjoyed guiding people through it. It was a good challenge.
I think watching people do is kind of funny.
I see. So observing others going through a more challenging and brutal encounter than yourselves is entertaining. Excellent. I will note this down and will be useful. I'll keep that one. I have a few prototypes that I've been working on, but that one will remain then.
Interesting. Do you mind if I read the inscription on this thing?
Oh, go on right ahead. I'll disable the traps inside of this room for now. Let you do so. They
That's
will
very
wave
kind.
of their hand. Nothing happens when they wave their hand, but presumably something did.
They seem nice enough. I'll go try to read the inscription.
They'll go with you and point it out a little bit more closely even.
No, it's over down here. Sorry, I thought it was on the chariot.
No, underneath the underneath the bronze shield, it says "Bow before no one."
Bow before no one. Bow is the dead god intoned. Alright.
I'm not giving you any hints. I do enjoy watching your thought process behind this, though. I've been observing you all for a little bit. Although I got distracted setting up preparations for some of the other traps.
I see. I mean, it seems pretty obvious, no? I mean, that one has no face. That's nobody.
Is the trap really that simple?
Okay, I don't need your sidebar over here.
No, I meant that more, not as a rhetorical question. I meant that was indeed the solution, but if you figured it out so simply, I may need to retool this a little bit.
I see.
He's just full of shit. He's gonna
Well-
eat you.
I'm going to go do that now. Which one was the one with no face?
It won't do anything. With the traps disabled, there's no way to be able to actually cause it to activate anything.
Oh. Does that mean we can just open the coffin?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Why?
Because if you do, every single one of the remaining traps here, I will cause them to brutally dissect every single one of you. Don't test
Why?
me.
Why would you do
There's an art to this!
Wow,
Traps are meant to be solved.
Oh, okay, so you're just saying that there's more traps in the room.
No, not in this particular room. There are traps inside of here, yes. Beyond simply that particular aspect of it. But y'all need more time to set this one up. Use
Can I,
Divine
like,
Sense. This
go in
person's
also?
definitely undead.
Yeah, I also want to go in.
Okay.
I said, he's the person that set up the traps, right?
Presumably, assuming they're
What
not
he
full of
says.
shit.
I'll say, wow, big fan, love your work.
Ah, excellent! Were you also a fan of the maze then?
Well, the maze got closed before I could really investigate it, so...
I meant more of in a more a broad area, more of a larger scope.
Oh yes, I love dungeons and stuff like this. very fun for me.
Fantastic, fantastic. I should allow all of you to visit my quarters sometime. You all seem like a fairly reasonable bunch, more so than the previous adventurers that often arrive. They're more like, oh look, this person is here, let's go and draw our swords on them. Now look where they are. They wave over at the bones.
Come back to this room, perhaps.
Your bones. Our bones.
Yes. Well, I'm interested in seeing how you tackle over with the other puzzle that you had just been at for just a short while. I'll unlock it once more. Give me just a minute and I'll have it reset.
Oh, Divine Room?
Yes.
Oh, that is very kind of you. You have good luck setting this up. I look forward to solving it.
Yes, and I'll also unlock the room to my quarters. You'll find it
Very
over
nice.
here.
Oh,
Aqua, I'm gonna ask him about the previous party that he was talking about with all these corpses around. I'm gonna ask him about it.
Oh, them. Well, they lasted for a few floors. They managed to handle some of the ones over at the first, and then as they got over into, which one was it? Ah, yes, it was the one with the, have you already done the one that had the locusts? Does that sound familiar? Locusts pouring out of mouths, biting you?
No.
No?
no, it doesn't seem familiar.
Well, many of them
Oh,
failed
spoiler
in that
alert.
particular room.
I see, so you should watch out for the locusts.
Which one of the adventures was your favorite out of these corpses? Which one was the smartest?
The smartest one? They're not inside of this room. I left them over at, where is it? You know the ring that makes you go upside down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You were just around that area. That particular one, they were quite a bit brighter than the others. They managed to, remember that the purpose of ultimately this dungeon is to escape, and so they were the only one that actually made an earnest effort to do so rather than going on some weird completion quest. Honestly, it's like people have a checklist that they need to fill out.
Weird.
I mean, I don't mind. It gives me more chances to see people go through the traps.
Okay, well, considering that one's currently incapacitated, I'm gonna have Harry use Speak with Dead on one of these corpses around here.
Alright. As Harry's about to do Speak of Dead, hey! I'm not done with this room yet. Do that later.
Can I bring the corpse out of the room and, like, talk to them out there?
I think he's using them.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Alright, I don't need every single one of these. You may take one of them.
Fantastic.
Fortunately, Lord Acerak has given me great latitude in how I designed these. And my responsibilities
I'll ask him,
thereof.
does it make you sad that the entire dungeon explodes? Like where did
No.
all of this work go?
It just means I have a second chance to be able to refine things. Aside, trap making and dungeon making like this is somewhat of an art. If you know what you're doing, you can start with an old template and refine things from there.
Yeah, I will tell him that has been the focus of my studies ever since I was a wee lad.
Oh, fantastic! Should you manage to escape out of here unscathed, be sure to return and I'll teach you more about the arts then. You all already...
If I return, do I have to redo the dungeon?
Oh, no. Consider it a special invitation of sorts. I'm appreciative that you were not all yelling and attempting to stab at me.
Of course.
That seems
I'll
Though
ask
somebody is.
him. I will also ask him about the doors that seem to not have an entrance. Like, what are those about? Like, why did he put them there?
Oh, those lead over into my quarters. They're not part of any of the traps, they're simply leading over to my office. And my... What may you call it, a workshop? Where we handle some of the finer mechanical parts of some of these traps. Like, for example, these glass cauldrons. You can't create ones like these out of magic easily. You have to do them with care. More manually. But that's what my tomb drawers are for.
I'm imagining every single time he's thanking us for not trying to attack him, a vein on Alabiawat's forehead just like pulses as
Yeah,
fucking
you've
Wongo
been
is like,
hearing
"Murder
Wongo
him."
scream in your head for 10 minutes. What are you doing? Hit him! Hit him! It's like you're just hearing over and over.
Have you considered selling your glass cauldrons? Might be able to make some money by it like that.
I will also ask him if he is like he is using the trickster gods as part of the puzzles, or are they just kind of there?
Maybe they're just kind of
Like, what are they there for?
The answer over to you, Itzel. Money. Who needs such banal things like money when you have traps?
I suppose that, you know.
I feel like you could make more traps with more money.
Oh, you
Fair
would
point,
think.
yeah.
But Serac has granted me great power that has allowed me to learn some of their craft. They were my mentor of sorts.
I see.
That's fair.
They a good person?
Mm. In a certain sense of the word, they've been good to me. Always, since the beginning. They recognized my talent when all those other Amuans did not. Here I was, crafting them their shrines and temples for their gods. And what do? Ostracize me. My talents were unrecognized. Then you are a Amuan. From the city of Omu, the one that fell. Yes. When a Serac killed all of those Neanderthals, they left me to be able to design the very traps that killed the remainder of them that were enslaved as test subjects. It was so karmic.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your job. You know, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life, right?
You are very bright. You will make an excellent pupil.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you one thing though. This is more of a favor, and it's okay if you say no because I understand. But we're very tired, and I would like to take a break without the countdown on my ass. So, what do you say about like an hour-long break, just hanging out here and talking to you, buddy, and resting?
As fun as that sounds, unfortunately, the duration is part of a trap's appeal. Ultimately, any trap is circumventable if you're able to refresh your vitality and all your resources before doing it every single time. It ceases to be as meaningful.
It was worth a shot, right?
Yeah, that's okay. I do like the pressure. I just am very tired.
You all look fairly healthy still. I imagine that you should be fairly fine for a while. It would be a shame when you ultimately all die.
Hey,
Wow.
that is rude. You don't seem like you're actually meaning that.
Well,
Okay,
I mean it in this. I mean it in a more boastful sense. I have a lot of faith in my traps, in killing all of you.
I see.
What is this tank, by the way?
I think it's
Why,
a
why
that's-
is this?
That's a chariot.
It's a chariot.
Yeah, but why is it in the middle of your room?
Well, it's part of the trap.
Oh, okay,
This
fair
is-
enough.
This isn't my quarters. My quarters is inside the other room. I've unlocked the door. You'll be able to see it as soon as you exit out.
I see. I'm going to exit right now before I get even more of a headache.
Inside of your head. Why? Why?
Oh, man, you really need to chill out sometime.
How is Opalaka feeling?
Obalog is like, man, does that mean that they could just like smite you on spot, man? Or like, what can they do if they're making the traps? Does that mean that like they can kill you just by looking at you? Or like, what's the creepy hands, man? I don't know what's the creepy hands. They're giving me cop vibes, and I don't like cop vibes.
Is
I'll
there a
probably fill the
volume
labor.
to the trickster god?
Yeah, in a Zell's head. I like this person.
Right, he's a pretty,
They seem
pretty swell
very
fellow.
peaceful.
Unk continues to be Pog.
Unk.
Unk,
Unk, unk, unk, unk.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm sorry, but I don't think that we can waste any more time.
Perfectly fine. I look forward to all of your untimely demises, and should you circumvent them, even better, as I will be able to patch things up a little bit more.
Yes, and I look forward to getting expert training in dungeon delving after we survive, which we will, because I'm awesome.
Very well. I'll be on to your way then. As you see that the floors of this room begin to slowly shape around and just kind of start gently nudging you out.
Well, I like that guy. What do you think, Alabua?
He seemed nice enough. I mean, he did kind of reveal that I was right about the puzzle before I even had time to test anything, but that is okay. It was an easy puzzle.
He's gonna change it while we're gone.
Probably, but at least we can go back to the vine room.
You see that
also-
the gate shuts and holes on it also go closed too.
That was a pain in the ass to open.
You do see that the wall over here, just as they had surmised, is now actually open. And upon looking further, it looks like it actually extends even more over to a staircase of some kind.
Well, first things first, I want to talk to the corpse.
Did he say that we're allowed to go in?
Yeah, they said that you're welcome to their quarters.
I'll go in.
Alright, first things first, as
Oh
Sean
my
mentions.
God. Sorry, hold on. Where am I? Okay.
Here.
Sorry.
Harry,
It's because I couldn't see anything. Yeah, okay.
Harry uses the resurrection stone. The corpse is alive once more. Kind of.
I'm gonna start by asking what their party consisted of.
Right.
I feel like
Give me a moment.
asking about the traps might have been
Well,
Very
I have
nice.
infinite. I have infinite questions, so
okay.
and also what their party consists of might also be useful, because then how they approach a trap might change.
Yeah, we had 8 artificers.
It was really weird.
What are the odds? Am I right?
Okay. As for what it consisted of, it looks like it was 3 paladins, 2 clerics,
Holy shit!
a wizard, and an artificer.
Dang. It's too bad they didn't have monks, then they would have had the power of God and anime on their side.
True.
3
True.
paladins and 2 clerics. Holy shit!
It
Wow.
was a church. It was a church group. Okay.
It was a church field trip.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna ask what was he? Was he a paladin or they a paladin? I don't know what are they.
Yeah. I
What?
was
Ask
a
him about their
paladin.
name, Mark. What the fuck?
Well, all right, Jakob, what's their name?
They have a name and it's really cool.
Yeah, this particular member, his name, which we have, is Devlin. Yes, Devlin. That's a name. I like the name Devlin. Devlin's a good name. We already used Bravis, so we can't use Bravis again.
Devlin.
Okay. All right, Devlin. I'm gonna ask what traps or what rooms he was able to get through.
They will tell you. They went into here. We crawled through the opening and the eye fire, one disappeared. And then another disappeared. And when the third went through, they were chomped right down the middle. And in our yelling and screaming, this thing started assaulting us with magic that I did not recognize. And rats crawled from the walls. while trying to escape, I saw another person cut clean in half.
Nice.
They tell you about this, which you've gone through. They don't mention the fountain. They don't mention this room. They tell you about another room, which is not shown here, but there were tiles on the ground, and I saw someone step on it, and they were eaten alive by bugs. We opted not to go anymore in there. And there was some glass cylinder with a lever inside, but we could not reach inside and we did not pull the lever.
Wow, these guys.
That is all I remember.
What did you say, Jake?
These guys sound like bitches.
Yeah, kinda honestly.
No,
Like, they sound really
Let's run
bad.
away. Lamos.
To be fair, one of the rooms cut their party member in half. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Well,
To
only
me,
the
it
third
kind
one.
of sounded like their yelling is what activated the death inside of the flaming eye skull room. So like it might be like as simple as only one or two people, only one person goes in and they don't make noise.
Yeah.
That way they can go back out without it chomping, because it's every third entrance or exit it chomps apparently.
That's what it seems like, yeah. And
They describe a few more traps, but none that you've encountered.
if we eventually get to them, can you like mention it, since I'm sure our characters have the good enough memory within 6 hours?
Sure, there. Let me see. Another one they mentioned then. They would have told you. There was a cauldron, and when I opened the door, I saw myself, so I closed the door.
This guy's afraid of mirrors.
You know what? I don't blame him.
Well, I mean, we did have one mirror that did the nasty things, if y'all remember.
So what I'm
It
also
does-
wondering is
Yeah, I remember.
if he's like
I was
if he is
there.
recollecting on traps that no longer exist because they were changed since the last iteration.
It's possible.
I'm going to ask him if he is aware of any. So you said that he didn't mention the mask room, right?
They did not mention a mask room, no.
I'm going to ask him if he has any knowledge about that room and see what he says.
I am sure that room was never there.
Okay. I'm also going to ask him what the black void that was inside that statue, if he knows that.
You mean the one on the 3rd floor?
So down
Yes.
the range, maybe.
Yes, the one on the 3rd floor.
What was the? But for which one were you asking about again?
The one on the 1st floor, that's like the void where anything
Oh, the big gaping maw.
yeah, anything we threw into it like got destroyed.
When our wizard tried to escape, we found them half desiccated there in front of it. We did not try to figure out why.
I see.
Or could not figure out why.
These guys sound like they were like level 8
What
coming
level
into a
were you?
Cerex tomb. Yeah, like they were the
Level 2.
they were the recommended
Fucking-
level for a Tomb of Annihilation when we were in Aqua's campaign, so they should have been level
Oh
20.
no.
Huh?
They read the module. They're like, yeah, we're high enough level. But they didn't know. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh no.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I got kidnapped by a leprechaun.
Oh
Nice.
no. That's pog. Did he give you any lucky charms?
No, but he forced
That's
me
the
to
right
make
guy,
some.
right? Oh no, that's horrible.
Can you guys think of any other questions for this paladin?
Where am I looking?
What was he a paladin of? What god?
Oh, true. Well, what god?
They were a paladin of. Let me see.
Aqua's googling D&D deities.
There is an answer to this. Hold on.
To be fair, there are a ton of deities.
Like, yeah, I was a
Just
paladin of a
make one up.
Sararak.
Nice.
I owed my guy a favor, so I was like, yeah, I'll run your dungeon. Then he totally killed my ass. What an asshole.
Okay, but while he's looking that up, are there any like actual questions you guys want to ask?
I wasn't here, so I don't know what's going
I
on.
will ask
I'm-
him,
I'm
what
asking-
did you do? What
I'm
did
using
you do to
Speak with
get
Dead.
ready?
I'm using Speak with Dead on a previous adventuring party that was here.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
So we have any question you want of a paladin that died the last time this tomb was here?
I told you, I'll ask him what did they do before, like, to get ready for the tomb.
Well, knowing that this guy's previous responses, he's probably gonna be like, nothing.
Well, I still want to
Um,
ask.
They were a paladin serving Bahamut.
Yep, that's a
Huh?
word. Cool.
What?
Bahamut?
Yeah, Bahamut.
Yeah, like from Final
Bahamut.
Fantasy.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I'm also assuming that the rest of the paladins are the same.
This is the only paladin that got taken out. Like they were on the. Cal was only able to bring one
But
corpse out with them.
presumably
Or
they would have
skeleton
known
remains.
about the other paladins, and we could ask.
Oh,
them.
that's what you were asking about?
Yeah.
What
Like,
specifically were you
what-
asking?
Like, are
I was
all the
asking-
paladins and clerics beholden to Bahamut, or are they under different gods?
Yeah.
They
No,
each had
exactly.
their own loyalties. We
Wow.
were given cubes and told that this would be where we would find what we were looking for, the Starfallen, to bring them back.
Wait, you're telling me that you were given cubes? Like, you didn't have to go through the fucking nightmare of getting them? You motherfuckers. Get out of here. You're useless.
Well, we've already established that they were like, this was, the module, Tomb of Annihilation, that's what these guys are. And in the module, they're just around the city, so like, it's like a 10-minute search,
Yo,
I cannot believe that the module is just 10 minutes search. Like,
Well, not actually, that's being generous, but
I know, but I'm just saying, like, dude, it took us 10
Yeah.
months in real
Well, it's
time.
called Tomb of Annihilation for a reason. They want to get you in the tomb. It's the sales pitch.
The sales pitch.
Also, I'm
well-
assuming we're doing all of this, like, kind of quickly. Like, I know
I
that
mean,
we're kind of taking
question-
our time IRL, but
Yeah, I mean, of
You
course,
know.
asking a single question
Yeah,
doesn't take
no,
very
in reality,
long.
we dead after first session.
Yeah, we don't even clear a room, it just blows up immediately. Well, we tried. New party. Solid effort, everybody.
All right.
previously on.
Well, yeah. What was the other question that you wanted to ask?
I wanted to ask what they did
How they
to
prepare.
get ready for the tomb. Like,
Oh.
what prior knowledge they had of the tomb.
We knew that the survival of the Starfallen was inside the tomb. We got our adventuring packs loaded with torches and 10-foot poles, and we moved in.
Let's go.
They were literally like level 1.
Nice.
Oh my god. I will ask what kind of prior experience
was I gonna
in
do?
dungeon delving did you have?
They killed a single Velociraptor outside Fort Nazario. That was it.
I was part of a mercenary group that entered caves and fought out various slimes and other monstrosities for the treasures that they collected.
What were you, like, the
Bozo.
weapon holder? Like,
Bozo the clown?
Yeah, Bozo the clown.
what was the purpose of the mercenary group?
The
Money,
purpose.
probably.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll say. To make money, and for all of us who came from the Starfallen's entourage to find a way to revive her.
What is the star fallen?
The princess.
Of what?
Let me see. It is actually listed here.
Princess. Of stuff.
Wow.
I got nothing.
They were Warlock of the Fallen Star.
Ask
Isn't that
him
one
to
of
kind
the
of like
Kafsa things?
What?
Isn't that one of the Kafsa things? Or am I just misremembering?
It's not anything in Kafsa. The Fallen Star, in this case, it sounds like it is some kind of Warlock patron, but none that any of you seem to have been able to heard of, except, Keon, you have expertise in history, right?
That's what I meant. I thought that was a Warlock patron in Kafsa.
I don't believe so.
But yes, I do have
I'm-
history expertise.
Yeah, I might be wrong. You've had a lot of time to study up on history in your downtime. The Fallen Star, as a patron, has mostly been long forgotten in the most part. It seems to have been a patron dealing with soul magic and with manipulating people's souls in their life.
I see. Well, actually, I don't see. I already knew this. You see.
Yeah.
Obviously, of course.
Yeah, of course.
you're just telling us,
yeah.
obviously.
I'm gonna ask if there's some relation to this patron and the soulmonger that they know of.
I'm gonna be right back.
The what? I'm unaware of what a soulmonger is.
Okay, fair enough.
What's your mom?
Oh!
What the fuck?
God damn.
Hey, mama. What's up? Not you.
Mama.
Oh, your mom actually walked in.
Ooh.
No, I walked out and I saw her. What the hell? Why did you lock the dogs outside?
Yeah, because what you said, that's why.
Okay, well, unless anyone else has any other questions,
I think we've exhausted if I have anything valuable.
I wanted to ask, like, with the thing that I said, why? What did I say? Something about like why they wanted to resurrect her or whatever.
Oh. I mean, same reason you want to resurrect any one of your deities, because you want them back. I don't know.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
I kind of figured that's why.
I see.
Okay, well, I
Oh
will
my god,
set
guys,
the
don't
corpse
eat
back down.
grapefruit. It was so much.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go into this guy's room?
Eat grapefruit.
You want to eat grapefruit? Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that it's called grapefruit, bro.
I also hate that it's called
It's
grapefruit.
not grapes.
It also doesn't really qualify as a fruit
Yeah, like fuck
because
you.
it tastes really bad.
What the hell? You
I
can't say
like
that.
it. I like grapefruit.
You're wrong.
I like cutting it in half and squeezing it until all the water comes out.
Psychopath.
That is kind of
And then
does-
drinking it like juice.
that is kind of psychopathic.
That
Oh,
is kind of
fuck
sick of
you
I agree.
guys.
Bad.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm,
what's next on the agenda?
I was gonna explore the.
You're gonna wander around his room.
Yeah. Let me.
Give me a moment.
Should you be not plotting it yet up after?
Who messages me?
Me.
I do.
Okay. You go ahead and turn around a corner here. You see that door at the north there is actually slightly ajar. You hear the sounds of machinery working beyond it.
Huh?
Over to the left, there seems to be a wooden
Okay.
door with a nice little mat in front of it that just says Winners on the front in nice little plaque made of the same material as the ones that were used on the stairwell plaques. I can't quite be certain of it, but I'm pretty sure Witters there was a lich.
Probably upstairs. Can you go get her? Yeah. Sorry, I should mute.
It's okay.
There also seems to be a stairwell that seems to descend.
I'll go over there and look. Sorry, I'm not in my room, so can you move me?
Over to where?
To the stairs.
Alright. You descend down.
What do my monk eyes see?
I will bring you to see what you see.
Your
Give me a
monk
moment.
eyes.
Special eyes.
There we go, better. Stairs seem to descend even further down. Over here, there seems to be a door with a lock on it.
There's
Yeah,
some strange
that's what you see.
tokens on this map.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. We forgive you.
No, you don't.
This time.
I know.
But yeah, that's where you are, Saga. The stairwell that continues to descend down, there's a lock on the door. That's on this level.
How low am I right now? Like on the most bottomest floor?
Hello, Candy.
No, it looks like it continues going downward.
I'll keep going down. Do I see like an end to it?
Looking down, you see that it continues going down. Would you like to descend another level?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. The screen transitions. You see a wall at the end of this tunnel over here. The stairs continue to descend even further down.
I'll go this way to see what's going on.
Right. You have no trouble locating it. It looks like this wall is able to be unlocked from this side. With like a few little specific twists and turns on the wall itself to slide it over.
I'll unlock it.
Alright, you unlock it. Here's what you find. You poke your head over, and the description for this room is as follows. Here we go. This is number 52. Okay.
What the heck?
This vaulted chamber features a 10-foot sunken floor surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors, each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear. A gruesome throne lashed together of bone and strips of skin stands atop the west ledge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Shuffling about the sunken portion of the room are 3 gaunt humanoid figures in dusty robes, draped in cobwebs, their eyes and mouths stitched shut. Armed with brushes and clayed pots of pigment, they paint the walls and pillar with grim, poorly rendered illustrations. I actually have a handout for what these fellows look like. Give me a moment.
A handout.
They look like this.
Aqua, how'd you get a picture of me? I don't remember sending you one.
Wow. As you enter into the room, you hear inside of your head, "Hey man, probably don't disturb that throne, and don't pick up that scepter. Maybe it's not harmful, but I don't know. Also, don't look at these paintings. Maybe something bad happens if you look at them. Also, don't look at the artist either. Keep your eyes to yourself."
One of the hints was find the Iron Scepter's twin.
Hmm.
I am gonna say it's fine. It's fine. You know, they're friends. They're friendly. We made friends. It's okay. It's fine. He's not gonna hurt me. I'm trying to
Yeah.
convince myself as much as I'm trying to convince him. I will like kind of walk in and I'll say hello.
These blind artists continue to paint illustrations along the wall.
What are they of?
You take a look over at one of them. You see, they're very crude, very, very poorly illustrated. They look as the following. One of them looks like some kind of black spear in the center with what looks like small little corpses underneath, and a small yellow figure over here with a black bow in its hair, reaching for some kind of object on the wall.
He's beautiful. Oh, I heard a cat.
Cat.
Mine.
Another
figured.
Another one of the illustrations shows what appears to be some kind of naked figure laying inside of a box.
Hog.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The walls of history tell all.
I guess. How many like different paintings are there?
There's quite a number all across. Some of them have been painted over. Looking through, a lot of them do seem to bear striking resemblance to things that have already happened. With your very high perception, Saga, one of these paintings seems to be something that doesn't seem to have happened at all. Actually, looking over at it, you see what looks like some kind of yellow figure being torn in half and asunder by very large spiked rolling pins. It's the yellow figure's guts are splattered across underneath
Oh.
inside of a pit. They look like they're yelling for help, and some kind of dust is falling down all around.
Oh fuck. Do I see anything else that's like interesting? What did he mention? He said something about the throne. My Obalaka?
No, Jordan was the one who mentioned. Warlock said, "Don't touch the scepter. Don't touch the throne. Don't look at the throne. Don't look at anybody here. Don't look at the paintings. Don't look at the blind artist. Just focus on yourself." Jordan mentioned the scepter.
Oh, okay. Well, what does it look like? A magical scepter?
From this distance, probably. It doesn't have rust that's
oh.
typically associated with regular objects.
I'll like kind of walk in a little closer. Are they still ignoring me?
Yes, they are still ignoring you, just drawing on the walls.
What about if I go like near the scepter over here?
They still do not react, they are drawing on the walls.
What if I touch the scepter?
Alright, you go ahead and you grab a hold of this scepter. What are the rest of you doing?
I touched it.
You touched the scepter. What are the rest of you doing?
I was heading back to the wine room.
I didn't go in because I assumed that she was just going to be chatting with what's his face.
Yeah, I also didn't know that we were going to be doing anything of import here, so I did not come down here. Had I known that she was planning on touching the fucking scepter, I probably would have come down.
I could run really fast.
I see. Let me check something real fast.
Oh my god, no!
Okay, but you're the one who touched the scepter.
She's at 2 death fills, by the way, Aqua, in case you forgot.
Yes.
I don't think anybody forgot. Thank you.
Well, let me check something.
So wait, how did you get down here? This was the path after his like,
The path to his quarters also had a staircase that goes up and down, and she decided to go down.
The secret path to the Hellic Tree.
I see.
Saga, roll 20. Oh, there's a message there. Check it.
I would say things you don't want to hear, but I love hearing shit like that. I love the danger.
The danger.
Alright, hold on a second. How do I do this again? I was trying to find the button. Where is it? Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll redo it. Okay.
I see. It sure has been a while since Saga's been gone. They've been gone for like a minute and they haven't said anything.
She's fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely more interested in the wine place than checking up that right now. So, like I said, had I known any scepters were going to be grabbed, I would have gone down there, but...
So
is
Rose,
the wine place
how's your
open?
new character coming?
Oh god. Oh no. Wait. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. How do I...
Alright. Jordan and Oliver, what? You're over here, right? Give me a moment. I have to.
Can you move me over there too?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Yeah, I'll go over there too. I don't see a reason why not. Maybe my genius can be of use, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I appreciate the confidence that you guys
Yeah.
put that with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep here.
No worries.
I've fallen asleep here. I'm Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Man, Jake makes me laugh every second of every day.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It's not. Maybe you should
why
stop
is
being
the-
funny then.
Sorry. I can't help it. I'm like
I
the
know.
Joker.
Which
Ah.
I really relate
This
to
was
the
a-
Joker.
which Joker?
If it's been a minute, I have 10 more health.
Nice.
The one
You're
from
still on fire.
Suicide Squad,
Yep.
the one from Joker, the one from The Dark Knight, the
All
Lego
of them.
Joker.
All of them.
Oh my god.
Simultaneously?
Yeah.
Shit. That's
Alright.
pretty impressive.
Actually, I'm more cycle between which one I relate to at any given moment.
Oh, even better.
You return back over to here.
Oh,
Whoop. The room seems to be set up exactly how it was
Okay.
earlier.
No traces of Mirage then?
There are no traces of Mirage now.
He's dead.
Rip Mirage.
Should we try to
Hey.
enter from the ceiling?
I'm tempted to spend 10 minutes casting Find Greater Steed to resummon Mirage and then ask them what happened.
If you would like to start, we could do that.
Yeah, you can do that while we're doing something else, I guess.
Alright,
We
I'll
could-
just sit here in the hallway and start casting then.
Alright, you
Alright.
start casting.
If that is the case, I suppose I will go check on Saga.
mm,
And I will start heading that way since, you know, I don't feel like just sitting around on my hands for 10
hold on
minutes.
a second. Hold on.
You're not
We're
here,
good.
bro. I'm
We're
going
waiting
to go
for
check
these-
on you.
We're waiting for these Scepter
No, I'm just saying-
grabbing,
Okay, Aqua.
Manga key having,
I mean, you can whisper it to me.
Yeah.
Bozos. Just getting themselves killed.
You see the same thing here that they saw, and you see that Valindra's joining you too. Perhaps I could just leave this skeleton here. I don't think that Lich will mind.
Was that a Lich?
Well, I'm
But,
certain it seemed like it.
I mean,
Perhaps.
they definitely pinged as undead, I just wasn't sure what kind.
Again, all this magic shit is nonsense to me.
Give me a moment.
It's alright.
I have to check something. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for.
Did you move people to a different map or?
No, I'm typing something.
Okay.
He's typing, help, I killed one of my player characters when they were already in the Tomb of Annihilation. How do I write one in, that, like a new one that shows up?
Yeah, that's what he
Then
was doing.
suddenly, the dead paladin dude comes back to life.
And it turns out he was level 60.
Holy shit.
He just really had no idea what he was doing.
He was very, very drunk.
When he did the wine room and got just turbo plastered off it and just hallucinated the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, Valindra will just leave the Skelly over here. So it's just these two going down?
I'm casting. Don't know about the others.
I am gonna go, yeah. I'll go with them.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, it's been like 2 or 3 minutes, and so it's like, huh, I wonder what happened to Saga. I think approximately it's been 30 minutes in total, so I think we're at the 3-hour mark, right?
No, not
3.5.
No.
Like half an hour or something.
3.5?
no, two and a half
Like,
hours.
It's
Yeah.
only been half
Oh.
an hour. We had 4 hours left.
I'm speaking in how much time we have left. My apologies.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So 3.5 hours remaining. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll give
Sure.
myself 20 more health.
Yeah, just as you begin starting that ritual, everybody starts heading down.
It's actually not a ritual. Like paladins don't get ritual casting.
As you're using your steed. Harry, boom, 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 boom. They're having to crawl.
There's 2 bunnies.
I like how
Is-
the silence just means we know that Aqua's saying some shit to Rose.
Like I was just asking, like, is there like still typing going on?
Oh, I was
it's okay. If you guys
I would-
wanna-
Just giving Rose her new character sheet.
No.
Oh, you don't remember how to
Maybe
get your
your new
stats?
character sheet, bitch.
I
Wow.
believe the point buy is 22, by the way, or the array value is 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, wanna come over here and find out what's going on?
No, I'm okay.
You
I
head
did-
down-
I've made enough characters in this campaign.
Who has survival?
Uh,
Do I?
I
let me
think.
check.
Nope, Bruno does not.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, right. Azil was a ranger. I forgot. Azil was actually a ranger.
I also have survival.
Oh my god. you
Azel, being the one with the survival here, tracks Saga's footprints and finds that they end at this wall that is now conspicuously closed off.
That's crazy.
range.
All right, let's go. That's weird.
I was kind of push on it.
Oh, let's go home.
Alright. With your high investigation, you find out with a couple of series of twists and turns, it looks like you would be able to open this, Allah.
This is simple enough. Okay. I will do that and try to open it.
Wait, hang on. Before you do, I might try and prepare a spell. Just in
Right.
case, you know?
I just want to get like this done checking on her, like by 10 minutes so we can go back to the vine room, you know?
No, I'm saying like this is. Let me just read my spell list. Give me a second. I want to see if this would be useful here.
You're really pulling out a book to read through it.
No, it's Harry doesn't use books. Come on, man. Imagine needing to use a spell book.
Yes, I agree. I don't need to.
Okay, never mind. This wouldn't help. Carry on.
All right. Poke, poke, twist, poke.
Bop
Twist,
it.
twist.
Twist it.
Stop it, just that bullet.
Bob it, twist it, pull it. Alright, the door opens and you see a similar sight before you. 3 blind artists in the pit there, drawing on the walls. These hornet-shaped warriors over at the sides. And there you see Atala, sitting on a throne with eyes red. Directly looking back over at you is Saga.
Oh, hello.
That's weird.
Who?
Okay, glowing red eyes normally aren't good.
Oh my god, everybody came. Holy shit. Fuck. Alright, Saga's just chilling on the throne waiting for you guys to kind of walk in.
I mean, yeah, I will have stepped
Yeah.
into the room a little bit.
Alright, as soon as you step in, she will roll initiative.
Pog.
Okay,
Delete.
this is.
It's just 17. Oops, sorry. 1 sec. 12.
Oops. I forgot. I never changed the right fucking olive on no one to you fuckers.
What?
Oh god. Roll a smiles Edgeworth all night. Oops. assuming we all should be rolling initiative. Hey, Mark, you rolled a 20.
Yes. It is very evident as you enter into the room. The Saga looks ready to murder you with fists clenched.
No, actually, with a staff clenched because.
Oh yeah, they're wielding a scepter inside of one of their hands.
That's how you know something's wrong, because Saga doesn't like weapons.
Unless they're treasure magical weapons.
No, you don't understand. I can get rid of a charm effect, but because I'm possessed by the staff, I can't use it. How dumb is that? Like, that is the most... Stillness of Mind says that you can get rid of a charm effect that's affecting you. This is a charm effect, but I cannot get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah. That's why Stillness of Mind is really bad in its raw form.
Stillness of Mind is fucking retarded. I hate it. Why would I use this ability if I don't have any intention to use it? Like, it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Ironically, it's the one that now allows you to auto-succeed against Wisdom and int saves, so...
Yeah, well, you couldn't have made it Charisma. Fuck you.
It's a possession.
The monkey's paw curls becomes just charisma.
Saga's gonna get out of her. No, actually, she's not gonna get out of her scepter, but out of the seat. She's.
Why are we rolling initiative? Saga's initiative beats everybody, so it's not like it's gonna be back and forth anyway.
Wait,
No,
is she,
I'm not using.
I need to prove I'm better than everyone else.
Hmm? Oh, you're not using a medallion?
Everybody goes over there because I rolled a 12.
Do you have a reason to not use the medallion?
Yeah, because I try to save it for like boss fights. I haven't used it in the past.
I would argue trying to beat the shit out of our entire party would be a pretty tough boss fight.
Unless you're trying to undersell my value.
You find yourself involuntarily using the medallion.
Okay,
Okay,
fine, then I'll go first.
as Saga goes first, I will note that Saga is a chosen target for the Ring of Absolute Freedom, so you are within 300 feet, and I am allowing you to use something. So here, let me just paste the text in, the relevant text. So Saga is allowed to use this.
The issue that you think, and your Arcana knowledge didn't notice, because they are possessed, they will never take the willing action to do that.
Hey, what's
They would
That's
have to
the
be
problem,
forced into
Mark.
doing it.
Okay.
We have
Look,
to trick
Mark.
them.
Hold on.
Don't you want the glowy purple thing? Ooh, I do. That sounds nice.
I have this.
You're in the GM. You posted in
Oh.
GM.
Hold on.
Red Saga doesn't look quite right. Blood Red Saga. No, Purple Saga? No. I'm trying to find a good tint color that's not awful.
You know what's funny is I can't even use Dominate Person on Saga because you can't fill Wisdom Seeds because you're fucking bullshit.
The monkey's paw curls!
Literally.
Does anybody have any way to get rid of like charm?
I mean, Dispel Magic, but I have a feeling that wouldn't work.
I think that if somebody can get rid of the scepter I'm holding would be.
Well, we don't have Jorin to help us with our Christmas saves, so I might just transfer it to us.
Okay.
Because none of us are particularly good at Christmas saves besides him.
Are the rest of you in the
Plus 10.
hallway?
Even if I were there, I don't have Dispel Evil and Good prepared, so that wouldn't help.
Oh, I just meant to grab the scepter.
Are the rest of you in this hallway?
Yeah,
Yes, everybody said.
presumably.
Okay, I'm gonna use the ability
It was all
to...
instantly.
I'm just fighting as if I would fight my worst enemy, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
You will pull out all the stops in order to do so. You see an aura of malevolent energy surrounding Saga.
Well, Bongo, I think you're going to like this.
Alright, I'm gonna shake the earth under everybody here.
Deck save time.
Earthshaker.
DC 27.
Isn't it just people in the hallway or everyone?
Just people in the hallway.
Okay.
Will not affect you.
Huge.
Is
No,
Harry in range of that?
Oh my god, he's noob.
Oh yeah, we gotta win quick, cause otherwise Valindra
Valindra.
will just fucking murder you, probably.
That's true. She will. In fact, she'd probably murder you so hard she'd disintegrate you, so your corpse isn't even there.
Valindra's gonna be like, power word kill, and then just like, action surge, huh? Disintegrate the corpse. The 2-hit combo.
Well,
Alright.
I hope this happens
Valindra
against Twins
is
of like
prone.
punched
Who
into a
else
bloody
needs
pulp.
to do that?
Don't worry, Azelka.
Azel,
Azalka?
Bruno, and the zombie. I don't know about the shield golem.
The zombie
shield,
cannot pass.
the shield golem should have also been
Sorry,
regenerating
what am I
this whole
making? A
time, I
dexterity
think.
save?
Yeah.
Let's save it up.
How much did the golem regenerate in 30 minutes? That's probably easily enough, right? Because it's 1 per
like
second.
It's
Do
yeah.
I have paladin
It's
armor
1
right
per
now, or-
One per-
66 seconds. So 10 per
Hey,
minute,
look, look at
30
my health.
per...
Yeah.
And
Where the hell is my dexterity?
It's definitely been a while since we fought, so
Nope, I did not mean to have advantage.
10
but
per minute.
my first
Yeah, I think 30 minutes since you fought the Scepters. Specters.
I
Not
did
Scepter,
not mean to have
Specters.
advantage, but it doesn't matter.
At first you fought a
Oh.
Specter, now you fight a Scepter.
Oh wait, I should be at full health. I
Oh
was
my god.
off by a factor of 10.
So if it's been 30 minutes, then the shield golem would be full HP.
Next we're gonna fight the Scepter Specters.
We're gonna fight. No, Malphite's gonna pick up the scepter.
So
No!
Does
Nick,
the
Nick,
scepter
your
have
shield
any
golem
magical
full HP.
properties that I can
What did you
use?
say, Mark?
Your shield
No,
golem
it does
is full
not.
HP.
I posted the
Okay,
one thing
right.
that I gave you though.
What?
That's for you to know.
I don't know. I
Not
didn't
us.
see. Glowing red eyes? Question mark? Oh my god. Okay, fuck. That is insanity, Aqua. What the fuck? Okay. The one little thing it gave me. Okay, bro.
Yeah, just one little thing.
Alright,
Alright.
so then I'm gonna punch you in the face. Twice?
Twice.
Applying stun.
If you hit.
If I hit.
Uh,
I'll
I can't
reroll
block the
that.
first one.
Actually, I'll put that one.
I'll wait to see if I get stunned by the first one before I say I use my reaction to. Oh, you're rerolling. Okay, yeah. Okay, so. Let's see, that is 30 plus. Okay, 60. That's easy math. That's then.
Make a
I
con
got 12
save.
temp HP, and then I get 48 more. Puts me to 281. I hate math.
Math is fake.
Agreed. Any fun reactions I can do after all this?
Big Mac
Did
is
you,
holding us
did you
down.
make your con saves?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm seeing if there's any reactions I can do that are fun.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. While you're thinking
I
about it, I'm
shouldn't
gonna...
have advantage, but that's a 32 on the first one, and then a 28 on the second one. I don't remember your DC.
It's 27.
You're past, but I'm gonna move all the way to the other side of the room and dodge.
So is Sokka beating the shit out of us for some reason?
She's
Yep.
possessed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's kill Sokka.
True.
I think the easiest way to do this is to end the charm. Just
Is to
saying.
kill her.
Don't you have reactions that make you like succeed against wisdom stuff?
Yes.
Yep.
So
and she
we literally can't.
reactions.
Yep.
Yeah.
it's our
So,
turn now?
I have Greater Restoration prepared, but we couldn't just kill Sokka.
Is it our turn?
True.
yeah.
Does Greater Restoration
Yes.
remove charm?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
always
use it.
prepared.
Just kill her.
I have to touch you, but you might just beat the shit out of me, so I don't know.
Let's see. Should I use my action or my bonus action? What are my other things? Rose, what's
Sorry,
your
I don't-
deception modifier?
Huh?
What's your deception modifier?
It can't be good. She doesn't have a lot of charisma.
Because if you can't beat a plus 24, then you're not gonna have any
I don't think
reactions.
any
actually,
of us can beat a plus 24.
Not
For
sure Mark
deception?
can.
I can, yeah. I'm pretty sure I did it
Wow,
one point. I'm pretty sure.
Fancy deception.
My
Wait, hang on,
deception
hang on, Jake,
is
this is
a plus
important.
1.
Hang on, Jake, this is important. Roll me. Let's go. Damn.
Nice.
Well,
It was close though.
Nah. But can you beat this?
Oh, what?
Oh, actually, a
That was bad.
reasonable roll.
I used my one good roll on this.
Oh no. But yeah, okay, so Rose, you no longer have any
I rolled
reactions.
a 19.
And also, because fuck it, why not?
Wait, is the monk bullshit that allows you to pass wisdom
Yes,
saves a
she
reaction?
has to use her reaction for that.
Oh shit! Okay, so wait, so everyone get out of the way. Harry's coming through.
Is
he
he
probably
doing- is he doing
They
power
will.
word?
Everybody will actually have to
Wait,
move out of the way because there is no space.
everyone-
Harry
It's
can't
one
squeeze
jump,
through.
So you can do that.
There we go. That went well.
Valindra
I have a
will
lot
move.
of movement. I can move further.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Valindra doesn't have enough speed for this. They'll have to dimension door it and move out of the way.
She's got legendary actions. She's fucking fine.
We don't know that. we might not.
can the
Yes,
shield
we
golem
do.
out of the
We've
way
seen
too,
it.
Azalka?
We've seen her in action before.
Okay, yeah. Get out of the way.
That's right.
Yeah, she murderized all
No.
those poor crocodiles.
Yeah,
I'll have used my bonus action for that, by the
Get
way.
out of the way. Harry's coming.
Nick, can you move the shield golem?
You could have it go up
Oh,
the stairs.
yeah.
I think.
Let me
Or down
the
check
stairs.
how much movement it has. Though, 'cause
I mean,
don't
yeah, you
know
can just have
if
it. You can just go down the stairs. Just go down the stairs if you want.
Sure.
All right, Harry, go boom, boom, boom. That's-
They're crawling
My
and it
charm-
unfurled her wings.
What is Harry
yeah.
doing?
So
Using power word kill or something. What the fuck?
no, if she needs a reaction to auto pass wisdom saves, Harry can use dominate person.
Her wisdom save baseline is pretty good though.
Go ahead,
Yeah, but
try
is it- Is it good enough to beat the ring of not the ring,
Time
the
to be
dice?
cocky, Rose.
What
I don't
is
know.
her AC?
24.
Try it, Mark.
Okay,
I
let's
have
do
a
it.
plus 12 to wisdom saves, but...
Hold on, Zelka. I might be able to do more damage so we can get the 100 HP.
Yeah.
Let's just see if this works for starters.
Sure. So Harry will try to use dominate person.
Imperio.
Is it it's a wisdom
You
save?
hear
save,
Harry
yeah.
say with that voice, deep and bass-like.
Okay. Well, it's actually DC 23, so you fail regardless.
Okay, good.
Does anything happen, Aqua?
I think because of the diamond sword, I can re-roll that, right? That's not a reaction.
No, it's a reaction.
The stillness of mind is a reaction. I don't think Diamond Soul is.
Let me look.
Yeah, whenever you make a saving throw and fail, you can spend 1 key point to re-roll and take the second result. No reaction required.
Okay.
Golly.
Time to dice.
Yeah, you lose 12 on that roll.
Alright, good. I mean, I'm not trying to beat your DC here.
Also, it's good that you aren't, because Zelka and I are just totally getting ready to destroy you.
If you can just command me to use my stillness of mind, will be done.
Yeah, I mean, seems fine. Or use the Ring of Absolute Freedom, either way.
Yeah, either one.
So yeah, you guys can all prepare your actions if she decides if this doesn't
Ooh.
work.
If for
So
whatever
you-
reason this doesn't
Doesn't work, kill her.
Let me no. let me
Yes,
move here because then I should be.
Wait, could you possibly move so you're not closer to me than Saga?
Oh,
I-
you're
I
going to
have
be
to
in
be here.
Wongo's range.
Actually, wait, when I use Wango's
No,
thing, I
if
can
this,
designate.
if this happens, I can prepare to try and use Greater Restoration from this
Oh.
this distance. 'cause have
Why did I
spell
get
slinging.
covered by a dark?
There we go.
It's alright. It's alright. Worst case scenario, I can designate you as not getting Wangoed.
Can you?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can designate one person.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's the last line. You can designate one creature that will not be targeted by the spear.
Is that new?
I don't know. I don't know if that
No.
means that
Doesn't matter.
I just designate myself. I don't know, towards the nearest creature that isn't you, so you can pick one.
Anyway, I will prepare to use I will prepare Greater Restoration, which I can cast from here because I have Stealth Sniper.
Nice.
So Aqua, using Dominate Person actually requires me to use a wand. So Harry's gonna use a wand of secrets to see if there are any secret doors around here within 30 feet of him.
And you should just blasted her with the magic missile.
I'm not.
Snap out of it.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
That's
I
a good
just
point.
love
I
the-
like the way he thinks. Actually, we're gonna blast her with magic missiles.
Oh, we just have
to
the
meet force.
perfect two sifts of I want to try and stop it so we can get the scepter and then just kill her.
I
Well-
really just. I don't want to fight, bro. Like, just get me out of here.
I don't want to fight, but if the scepter makes you want to fight,
Aqua.
and I will
Aqua
die in
said,
2 punches.
Aqua
don't
said
have a choice.
specifically to not hold anything back. Like, no
Okay.
resources would be
Aqua.
held
Oh,
back
that-
here.
Aqua,
back on the
I'm
line.
also
I get it.
I'm also going to say I will prepare a sleight of hand to try and mage hand the scepter out of Saga's hands with mage hands to try and yoink it out of her hand.
You got it.
If the dominate person does not work, that's my prepared action.
Villager's preparing this. Villager can't prepare anything. They use Dimension Door, right?
I'll prepare my
They've got
action. Use
legendary
Longo's
actions, so-
homing
Bones will
spear.
disintegrate.
Zelka, remember, if you prepare an attack action because of me, you can prepare the full thing.
Good idea. Prepare the attack. Oh,
All right. You're getting ready for the tactician's go signal.
And I'm getting ready to Wongo-inate this room. Which could go bad if I keep rolling well.
bad
Why are
thanks,
you within
yo.
25 feet of me, Mark? Can you move like 5 feet this way? Or
I just need to be within 60 feet of Saga, so yes.
yeah,
How about us here?
yeah, that's fine. Because then you're far away from it. Like, as it is, it's just a 50-50 between these two for who it hits first.
Okay, let me double check something. Hold on.
Well, no, you can always pick the first target, can't you?
I don't think so. I think we ran into this problem before.
All right, so that should be interesting. I have to double check one thing. Hold on. I think this probably makes the most sense. Okay. So you have Saga dominate monster, right?
Yes.
And you see that the scepter is shaking as Saga's mind is struggling to decide which of the charms will work here. This has not actually popped up before, and it seems that there's not actually a raw answer to what happens when two different dominate-like effects are on the same creature. I am deciding right now what kind of precedent to set.
It should totally be a spellcaster off. They have just both.
That was actually one of the suggestions I'm reading. Is
I feel like the creature could pick which of the two if they're contradictory.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes sense that the creature gets a decision in that.
Nah, I think that the creature is just like totally fucked. They got like, well, I sure hope the one I want wins.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
that
should
seems-
just roll a 50-50, like, you know, heads or tails.
Yeah, I think there's the two options that make the most sense. Either it's like a toss-up, a 50-50 between them, or in this case, the casters do have a caster off to see who has a stronger mental dominion.
I like the caster off.
Should we have that as our precedent for this kind of situation? Sure. Why not? We think about it more later. Have Harry go ahead and make an ability check, which they're just spellcasting stat.
This is
Isn't it
great.
dexterity?
Sure is. And they got a 2.
Oh. They got a 2. Oh no.
Can you reroll it somehow?
Let me double check something.
second chance though. Come on.
Harry is not fortunate enough to have these same features as the party.
Are you kidding me, dude? He has plot armor. Like,
Yeah, but he doesn't have actual armor. So
Yeah, but you don't have plot armor. That's the problem.
Can I?
It's
I mean, I
okay.
could. flash
Okay,
it.
I had to think about which one does what constitute as, and now I know what it is.
True.
you want.
I mean,
Wait to see what he gets.
Yeah.
Let's-
so
Oh no!
Sorry.
It'll be a
wait.
tie.
Wait. It's not going to be a tie because there's a talisman for ability checks. Hang on. A
can
3,
al- I
and
can
then
also
Flash of Genius.
Yeah, I can use Flash of
Well, are you
Genius.
in range?
I think so. Wait, what's the range? Is it 30
It's
feet?
the 30 feet or 30.
Oh no! 35 feet away.
It is 30 feet. I am not in range.
can you move? Do you still have?
No, I don't have any movement left.
It's your turn.
Oh, is it a new turn?
It's Rose's turn.
This is Rose's turn, yeah, but just separate from yours.
I would use any reactions I have to help, but they only trigger after you fail the ability check, and then I'll be able to help the
I'm sorry,
next
but
one.
I don't know how in the world I would like even move when two things are trying to control my mind. Like,
Yeah, hence like
Oh, actually,
we
no,
had
I can't
to
use
set a
Flash of-
precedent.
I can't use Flash of Genius anyways. I use my reaction to prepare to cast Greater Restoration.
Oh, that's true. Wait, no, your ready actions don't take reactions anymore
Oh. Okay.
because of
I still
all of the
don't
what.
think I still
Yeah.
don't think I can get in range, but let me see.
alert.
Unfortunately, I do not have alert.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that helps.
What does it take to prepare my action? Just my action?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't use your reaction anymore.
Okay, in that case, I will use my bonus action from Boon of Speed to dash, so that way I can be in reaction range. Oh, wait,
You don't
sorry,
have it
right?
yet. Yeah, you don't have it yet because it's Saga's turn, and you can't move during Saga's turn because it's their turn.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think there's anything I can do. Unless somebody has a reaction way to deal damage to Harry.
Did
so that I
Harry
can
not
use-
have any more speed?
What?
Did Harry not have more speed to get further into the room?
He definitely did, but I just got into the room and cast it from there.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody is able to reaction damage Harry, I could reaction telekinetic reprisal, but then he's still under. I still can't use Flash of Genius anyways, so I don't know. I don't think there's
Unless
anything
someone,
I can do.
unless someone else has a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody has a reaction to a failed ability check in this case that will allow them to move. That'd be very specific. Could you imagine that?
That
In
would be
reaction to
specific.
in reaction to
write that
seeing
down.
somebody fail an ability check, you get to move.
The problem is, I have things that if you take, or where is it? Where is it when you use a reaction? Blah 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 blah. When they make an attack roll, takes damage, or fails a saving throw, I can use one of my bonus actions as a reaction, which would help. But none of those things happen.
What if I moved you? But no, that wouldn't make no sense.
It would already be turnover, but it's fine, Rose. If this falls through, all of our readied actions, we just get to light you the fuck up. so like, it's fine.
All right. Well,
Okay, well, Saga would have probably seen you guys, you know, getting a bunch of actions ready. And if I am still possessed by the thingy,
you are. You see Saga struggling, right, to control their mind, but the Scepter wins out on this turn at least. You especially feel a very heavy compulsion to go after the monkey that is trying to dominate you.
As soon as it fails, though, I do try to grab the scepter out of her hand.
Yeah. Valindra goes ahead and throws her Disintegrate too. So probably top to bottom, all these reactions just go off.
Disintegrating Saga?
She couldn't
Yeah.
hold, right? She used
Oh right, they couldn't.
or is she using a legendary action?
Oh wait, it doesn't take a reaction to. No, they don't have the action to actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't have
Yeah,
the
they don't have
action.
the action.
Yeah, they don't have the action. Yeah, so they didn't have anything ready. They had to move out of the way for Harry because they were prone.
thank fucking god, what the hell?
I mean,
Volinger doesn't mess around.
Disintegrate's his dex save, he'd be fine.
yeah, you're fine. Or you would be fine. Oh, and you're immune
Alright.
to force anyway.
Alright, go ahead and
Oh.
handle your ready actions first as they go off while Saga is about to leap toward Harry.
Yeah,
we
wait,
want the
what
Greater
is
Restoration net.
I did not say I was gonna leave towards Harry. That's what
No,
you
but
said.
the yeah,
That's what the
and
Scepter's making you do.
And the Scepter is mildly controlling you,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah, but
I think you're about to leap towards Harry.
I would not do that. If it was me and I wanted to go for Harry, I would not go for him directly here.
What do you mean?
Like, if Saga is still making her decisions, like, the Scepter just wants me to fight Harry, I would probably attack him and him first and then go to Harry. And then go back this way.
Well, either way, let's deal with the ready actions first.
Yes.
Yeah.
First things
But
first.
also, like, why would, I don't know, if I also saw you guys doing ready actions, I would not attack. I would probably go somewhere else, like, or do a ranged ability.
I think the problem is, though, you're not doing any abilities when our actions trigger. Because we were waiting to see who won out on the possession.
Yeah,
So like those are
This is-
proccing before you get to act.
yeah. Since the
Okay.
possession clearly is still happening, Keon's gonna try and take the scepter out of your hands.
Well, do we want that first or Greater Restoration?
Well, this doesn't cost a spell slot, so probably
True.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
So yeah, Aqua, I'm gonna try to use sleight of hand for the scepter.
Alright, go for it. Your ready action goes off, and
Another two? Come on, man. Give me something better than that.
I don't
No, you won't.
think that can be contested successfully. The scepter is yoinked out of your hand. It is now floating in midair. Nice. They are
Anything
still
happen?
possessed.
Possessed?
Ah.
I mean, it probably can't reapply the charm if it gets removed that way.
Well, I guess my Greater Restoration goes off.
Right, Greater Restoration goes off. Could you put the text of Greater Restoration in the chat again?
Yep.
That has to be. Oh wait, do you have spell sniper? So that's why it's not touch range, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
30
yeah.
feet.
Correct. All right. As Saga's about to move forward, you yoink the scepter out of her hand, and Bruno, you go ahead and activate Greater Restoration as you see Saga's eyes are no longer redified.
It will, though, like, fall on the ground.
Alright, now throw your
Actually-
spells at her.
Actually, though, because the scepter is no longer mind controlling you, technically speaking, Harry's mind controlling you now. Because it only ends one charmed effect.
I mean, Harry could end his concentration, I imagine.
No.
True, but it's
could.
funny in
Yeah,
this
but
way.
Harry's a little shit and definitely wouldn't.
Oh, that was something.
The redify has ended.
Where is that scepter?
So, Saga, what did we learn?
It's just floating here.
Resting.
Don't pick up strange objects.
I am going to kick the shit out of this scepter.
Maybe don't touch it.
I don't have to touch it. I don't have to touch it.
I'm just going to, for the sake of convenience, for map's sake, I'm going to assume the scepter's just put on throne again.
Okay,
Just 'cause it's
well,
already
that
there.
Isn't, that isn't.
I mean, you could
That's
just like
an-
color that in and over with red.
I did, actually, just a moment ago, but I was like,
Yeah.
then I'd have to redraw it. And there's a nice scepter
Okay.
that's already drawn on the map right there. Unless you want
I'm
to take it with
gonna-
you.
I thought the
I'm
idea was
gonna
that we
say-
were supposed to find the
What's
twin.
in it?
You know what? Give,
I will
give Harry
tell
the scepter.
everybody. Okay. I want to tell everybody, like, I just wanted to see if it's one of the magic items that we've been, finding with the spirits. That is what I thought it would be. I
They've
did
all
not
been in the
think of this.
sarcophagi until now. Not that I'm here to say that.
You should be glad that it wasn't, given what yours does if you stop being possessed by it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have to.
So, we've learned a valuable lesson today.
Either way, I'm sorry, but curiosity will always get the better of me. I apologize I'll give you a health potion. I'll give you a health
You
potion.
punched me in the jaw twice. You're lucky I didn't listen to Bongo. He wanted to just, like, murder you to death.
Okay, well, sorry, Wongo.
Fine, I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Avalaka.
Wongo! I'm the one you punched. Seriously
What
though,
is this place?
what's the scepter?
The door doesn't open from this side.
I will tell you, the scepter was lying on this throne, and there's these people here painting a bunch of shit, and I'm not really sure what it is, but the scepter seems to be the primary. I think this is some kind of like room left over from, what is it called? From like back when. Hello. From like different parties have come here. I don't know.
You see that one of the blind artists is painting a yellow figure holding up a scepter?
Oh, what the hell?
Interesting. Should we take it with us?
I mean, if you want to hold it, I ain't touching that shit again.
Yeah, I think I'd be fine if I held it.
We shouldn't touch it until we are in the Paladin dimension, I think, though.
We could just keep the mage hand still holding it
Yeah.
along, put it in a bag of holding.
Guys, I'm immune to being charmed.
Okay, well then take it. Fuck it. I don't know.
I'm curious. I'll just sort of pick it up. Take
You
it.
grab it. As you pick up the scepter, Alabawat, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, interesting.
What gives you that immunity to charm?
My 17th level feature. It also makes me immune to being paralyzed.
You fail, and nothing happens because you're immune to charm.
Yes. You're not the first thing trying to get into my head.
I do like
See,
how dismissive
I-
you are of that.
I explained to all of you what. I actually could get rid of charmed effects, but
Really could have fooled
only
me.
if I want to. And
the fuck?
when I'm charmed, I don't want to. So do you see the problem here?
This is why I just don't get charmed in the first place. I have a lovely
Yeah.
life, so I don't need anybody else.
That's fair. Touche. Alright, let's get out of here.
Now let's get back
This
to
is-
the vine room.
Actually, we'll go downwards. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll go up
There-
with you guys.
There is another floor down.
I know, but I'll sneak it out later to explore that, because I think the party will be a little mad if I go down
Oh,
there.
okay. Unbreakable will.
Alright, give me a moment.
It's frightened and charmed, according to the document I found.
Yep. Aqua changed it to paralyzed because he said, yeah, imagine having frightened be a relevant thing at 17th level. And I went, that's fair.
I mean, like, my aura gives immunity to frightened anyway.
hmm
Alright, you go up the stairs.
Oh my gosh, we're back at the wine room.
I'm not here. Hold on, I need my token.
Man, we could have just left Saga down there. She would have been trapped forever.
You really could.
Mhm.
No, I don't
I
know.
mean, it's not like
but
it was a
I-
time-sensitive rescue mission.
Yeah. I just thought you guys. If I could tell you, I would probably tell you to just leave me down there, because Aqua specifically said I would start attacking you if you entered the room. So I don't know
You're
what
gonna
that
1v5 us.
that wasn't the problem, Nick. Like,
I mean,
it's
that
not
was
about 1v5ing. It's about like resource wasting. You know.
yeah,
Hey,
been like 1v8 really.
can I request Saga do some useless ability checks so I can get my die for a die back or something?
Wait, what do you want me to do?
I want my dice back. Give me my dice back.
How do I do that?
Like, try to hide
Yeah,
and
exactly.
spend all the dice on the hide check.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go in the room and do an investigation check. So I
Wait,
might as
wait,
well,
wait.
you know,
Is
use it properly.
he
Yeah, I'm still
something
casting.
Mirage?
I don't know if I'm done casting yet. I would have to ask Aqua, I guess.
No, this whole thing happened in like 7 minutes tops. You all return back, and it's near the tail end of the cast.
Darn
Saga,
it.
just wait for like
Is that 3d6?
3 minutes, please.
It's specifically
Tell
plus
what
12 because it's a 3, a 6, and a 3.
So it's 32.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You're investigating. Investigating what though? You kind of investigate most of this room, really.
I'm looking upside down to see if there's anything that I can find in terms of this, like, light or whatever.
Well, you're investigating the light that's up here. I'm trying to see. It's unusual because it is like daylight, but there's clearly not a source of, daylight there on the ceiling. But from the ceiling, as you're looking down from this specific angle from it, something does stand out. The top of this gargoyle looks different than the other three. It is shaped differently. You can see, that the furrows that are hidden by the wings up here are missing some of the markings that the other ones have.
Maybe the wine that one produces is different.
I'll go over there and
Right.
look at it a little bit more closely.
You investigate a bit more closely at the gargoyle. This again, just like notably from earlier, the wine inside of here seems to be in quite a large opening. 3 feet in diameter. It looks like it could easily fit somebody, for example, inside of it. But the wine continues to gush out. Looking at it, you notice that the wine is not entirely still. It looks like it's always kind of refilling itself.
As if it's draining away and being refilled constantly.
Yes.
So like there could be an exit through the mouth.
It's too dark. Not too dark. You can't see through the wine to be able to verify for sure. At a
What about,
glance.
like, her tremor sense and stuff?
Tremor sense.
Yeah, I do have tremor sense. I feel like water, or where the water comes from, or where the wine comes from, I'd be able to kind of tell.
Or where they're going, like there would definitely be vibrations as it moves.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's neat. Looks like a tunnel of blood, but it's wine.
Tremor sense. I'm sure with all that tremor sense, you should be able to now. You feel
Yeah, it's
the
like
tappings
60
of a
feet.
skeleton in the wine.
Wow.
Well,
Are we gonna
wasn't there
need like the
another
whole
one in here?
collection?
Huh?
Like, do you think we're gonna end up needing all of these?
So wait, Aqua, is this one also, like,
Hmm?
different, or is this one, like, the same?
I mean, you feel the same thing. There's a big opening for the wine. You feel, but you now that you now you know to look out for it, right? You lose your tremor sense and listen carefully to the vibrations around and kind of figure out what the openings looks like, and that's when you can kind of hear it, the tippity tapping of a skeleton in the water wine.
Alright, I'm gonna try the tremor sense on the other side too to see if that's the same thing.
It is very similar. Let me show.
Alright, so this is the only one that has an exit. I'll tell that to the rest of the people.
Want me to check it out?
Do you wanna crawl in there?
What, you think I can't hold my liquor?
That's not what
got
I
him.
mean, I just...
They got you good.
Well, I will go see what I can find.
Right. Swim. Ali Bawat enters into the wine.
Kinda like a
They
ring
can't
of
see.
water breathing, right?
No. I have 28 cons, so I can hold my breath for a decent chunk of time.
Bro, I could've gone there, I don't have to breathe, like...
I wanted to swim in the wine.
Alright.
Actually, I guess I just assumed that. at this junction, what do you do?
Assuming I was told that this is just like a tank, and then there's like a cool pathway that we don't know about, I'm gonna go down the cool pathway.
You go down the cool pathway. This will be a great place for the cliffhanger of the session. Although I'll let you finish inspecting the wine room if you'd like. Give me a
What
moment.
triggered the mechanism to close last time?
When we
Oh,
opened
sure.
the
Have a good opening.
sarcophagus.
That was a lot of talking at the exact same time.
And it was all the same words from everyone.
Yeah.
If you needed to say it again just by one voice, it's when we opened the sarcophagus.
Yeah, I heard it.
We should have tried to time that, Mark.
Three
We should have
times.
tried to say it like right when he said, if you can hear it from one voice. We would speak in unity.
What the hell
Whoa.
is that?
The air here reeks of sulfur and brimstone. On the floor of this chamber, a pentagram traced in salt surrounds an ornate sarcophagus. Its lid covered in figurines of prancing, frog-like humanoids that you recognize as Grung.
Oh, is that Nang Nang?
Oh, goody.
There's something on the
The-
box about the frogs, by the way.
Yeah, I don't remember
Only a
what,
jewel
though.
contains
Anyway.
a frog.
Sorry, continue, Aqua.
Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do inside this wine room before we call it there?
Nope.
We can call it.
Nah.
Okay. Then the last thing, according to what's
to hear it. I don't know if we have time to hear what Mirage has to say while it's fresh in your memory.
no, okay.
Because
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Alibawat was careful while exploring there. Go ahead and resummon Mirage, who has returned.
Alrighty.
Mirage goes ahead and tells you what happened. Mirage explains that after the trap closed off, the room began to fill up with wine, until eventually they were surrounded in it. After their fur became red with it, and they felt fine because they didn't need to breathe, suddenly it felt as if the wine itself was attacking Mirage. And that's the last thing to remember as they started getting beat up from a variety of different angles.
Alright. I wonder if it means like invisible creatures in the wine.
I think it's just a very literal metaphor for a hangover.
I got a hangover. Whoa.
Oh yes, this is written on here. I guess Saga, if you visit too, because this actually is both of them. It says here,
Yeah.
Cautious Obalaka says the following: "Man, that salt pentagram. I'm sure what it's probably keeping something inside of there. We need to add some salt. If you got any salt? If you got any salt, we should make some salt, and then we should be able to just add some more salt onto it." Meanwhile, Aliboa, what you hear is, "I don't care for these salt pentagrams. You should wreck the symbol and see what happens."
Why is he so convincing?
He's got charisma.
I'm gonna turn to
I'm not making this up.
Alibawat and
I think we should wreck the symbol and see what happens. I'm curious.
And we'll decide
No.
that next session, I imagine.
so I was like, no, wait, we should add more salt.
God, you guys are as bad as your trickster gods.
Yeah.
Just wait until we have more of them in us.
Look, it is fine. Let's just do it.
No. Obalaka says that we should add more salt.
Vongo says Obolaka's a bitch, so
And Obalaka says that this is why Wanga died.
I'm pretty sure
What?
Obolaka
I didn't
is
say
dead.
that. What are you talking about? Why are you putting words in my mouth? I didn't say that.
Shut up, Obalaka. Let me take care of this.
Okay, exactly. You don't even agree with Obolaka. Here we go.
No, wait. I will stop you. I will catch you.
I'm pretty
Right,
certain
that's-
she does have the advantage in athletics.
Yeah, probably.
Athletics, I don't know.
Actually, I have a +7 for some reason.
I have Yeah, I don't have anything in
So it
athletics,
will
but
be-
I
it
do
will be
have
fine,
acrobatics.
Really, it will be fine.
You don't grab people with acrobatics though.
All right, I will literally earth and grasp you.
Okay, give me a good reason why we should not fuck with the soul.
Because we don't know what's going to happen if we ruin this.
Exactly.
Okay, but do you think that it's wise for just the two of us to be here when something happens? If you want to ruin it, at least wait for everybody else to come.
Mm,
Please?
you punched me twice, you know.
The scepter used
Oh.
me to punch you. I
I'll
did not.
Oh, this
All
scepter, I'll just
opportunities.
kinda wave it.
I will walk backwards.
This one right here that is really just terrible at possessing people. Look, I'll tap it against my head. Not working.
Okay,
That's when
we
you
get
feel.
it.
That's when you feel Wongo being possessed. Roll initiative. No,
That would be really funny.
that is where we will end off for today. Yeah, good stuff.